We have a fresh session of Rescue at Raxis, a continuation of previous sessions, to the point where we are now at session 100. This is probably where
Hooray!
everybody will die
Hey.
as a special celebration for reaching 100 sessions.
Yay!
Doing
Oh
it.
no.
Oh wait,
It
no,
was-
I'm not supposed to yay that part.
And it was all Corvus needed to finally be free of this shell that has bound him in his power. He just needed the perfect blood sacrifice digitally.
Oh yeah, session 100 is a perfect excuse to throw out all balance. So anyway, last time, does anyone want an inspiration for recounting their exploits?
The Nord go down tunnel. The Nord get eaten.
I mean, that's pretty accurate. Also, I still have this inspiration, so I can't be bothered.
And
You
there
skipped
was-
the important part. There was booze in fancy bottles.
Yeah, and Malgurn got them. He earned them.
Sure.
And, in this dwarven mine built by dwarves.
And after some help from the wizard to open one of the bottles, finally also got to drink from it.
Fucking child save bottles.
Oh, I hope I keep rolling like that. Yes, the party are deeper now into the kobold mine. Made by kobolds. This part, certainly. You've done a little bit of a scouting. And don't worry, Rain. The cost of your familiar will be replaced by the fee you're getting for doing this quest.
Oh, thank you for reminding me.
You're still gathered in the main downward passage into a new sort of facility, really. Like, it looks like this place was a place before the kobolds dug in. It's white stone, pretty much unmarked, undecorated. There's a lip of a skirting board, and that seems to be about it, but it's paved walls. It's not just into the heart of a rock. You had Fenord skite around, peeking down hallways to see that there are lots and lots of these monsters. And then it was up to you guys to decide on a course of action. And because you're all quite tapped out. So, get in the fray.
Yeah.
I
Well, I
have
think-
one spell slot.
Well, I think the thing we were discussing most was to figure out whether there were any more kobolds left before we started taking any long rests. Am I correct in
Yeah,
that? Or
Yes,
Yeah.
and we were discussing how a bunch of the things were where the kobold house was supposed to be.
Hmm.
Or
Oh,
not the
wait,
house, but
wait.
dormitory.
Oh wait, no, that's actually.
Kobold
Hang on,
house.
let me just check something here.
Kobold house.
I mean, that is why it's called that in Raxis. That is why they're always getting drunk and partying.
No.
It's
Yeah,
a minor
forget
flop
about it.
house
Yeah,
and frat
the-
house. Yes?
The idea I had was casting great invisibility, but it only has 1 minute duration. It's a little too short. Because then, if it had like at least 10 minutes, Sarsul could probably have run in, see if there were any kobolds, and then get out.
If only you had regular invisibility.
Why don't we send something expendable like rain?
Shoot. Why not pop
Double barrel middle fingers across the sky.
What about Zarzul? He's a kobold. He could probably sneak in and out. No
I
problem.
have
But he's not
invisibility.
Well,
Regular invisibility?
Yeah, I got invisibility. So I mean, if we need someone to be invisible, I can do that.
Congrats,
this
clanks
pink-
up.
what's this pink line here?
That was me when I was discussing strategy yesterday.
Okay.
That was because my plan was that if we go in charging, we try and go into the room that was in here. I put a flaming sphere around here, so anything that comes into us, come into the room, would have to navigate around it or get slammed by it, so they could only come through one entrance, basically.
Basically, he wanted to create a funnel.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
How-
we could deal
I
with
get
them.
it.
But what I'm nervous about is that there's those goo monsters that's coming from this tunnel here.
Uh-huh.
So we'll just wind up getting those climbing around over the roof. And I'm not certain if we can squeeze through here, but I'm certain Sarsul could.
Yeah, Zarzul will definitely fit. The rest
So
of
that's why I
you,
was.
question marks. Although Cornelius is the one who will be most likely to fit of the humans, followed by Rain.
Technically,
Yeah,
I'm
Cornelius.
smaller. I'm smaller than Cornelius.
You're probably a bit buffer.
Is she the
Mm. But I'm
Potentially.
smaller because I'm way shorter than him.
I just imagine Castalia would be the one who had the biggest issues just with the horns, though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 4'4" tall, but I'm probably also 4'4" wide, so
Yeah.
I'm just a square.
I'm 5'4", if I recall correctly.
Yeah, because you had 1 inch on Horizon West.
But yeah, but so yeah, if Castalia is willing to spend her spell slot on Sarsul, because I imagine he has a better stealth roll than Malgurn.
Don't forget you guys rolled stealth.
Rolled stealth.
I mean,
Um,
I did take the armor off, but
Yes.
yeah.
You rolled stealth last session. He got a natural 1.
Mhm.
Now, of course, we don't do that for skill checks. It doesn't count as an absolute failure, but he's only got a 9 going in.
Yeah. That's a good change.
Well, no, that was always the case with this campaign.
I know, but I thought that was like 5th edition because I remember in 3.5 it being an absolute
Yeah,
failure.
it is a baseline.
A critical,
That's the thing.
You
There
swing
is...
the axe and cut off your big toe because you rolled a 1.
Yeah, 5e has no critical fumbles or anything like that there. A 1 is
But-
just a miss.
Didn't
But the-
3.5 only have critical fumbles as like a house roll?
Oh, maybe it was, and maybe that's what they were using because
Like, if you go back further into Gygax stuff, yeah.
this was something I did in high school at a game store from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. after the store closed. So there was pizza.
Anyway.
And I
How
didn't
is it that we never ran into each other? Because we ended up the same one.
Anyway.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah, so, but yeah, with the, but do you want to save that spell slot for anything else?
Not really.
All right.
I mean, I
well,
got 2. So,
She's nice, and she
Okay.
shares her spell slots unlike Rain.
If she taps you with that Zarzul, you get
I
to
used
roll
that
stealth.
one.
If you tap Zarzul with invisibility, he gets to roll once more. Because that one was on a straight roll. It wasn't advantage that time.
and they will mostly only be able to know where his sound, where he's like moving. They will be able to see him.
Keep in mind, just to remind you folks, these creatures, you have seen them up close. Let's just move this one in here.
Yeah, they don't have eyes.
They don't really have faces either.
Oh god, it's coming right at us! Quick, someone shove congrats in the way.
Is it possible these things have blind sight?
Very
Roll
likely.
nature. Just because I want to laugh.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
you're a sick man, Corvus.
There you
Hey.
go. Unfortunately, these are not creatures of nature, so you have no idea. But you assume, since they don't have eyes or a face, and you can't really tell if they've got ears or anything, they probably have some form of unusual sight, yes. However, you have finally worked out what a squirrel is. You thought you knew before, but now you've realized, I'm not messing with that.
All right, session 100.
I
He finally
wasn't
knows what
messing with
squirrels
them
are.
before, so nothing's changed.
But the blind sight, does it mean that the stealth wouldn't, like invisibility won't work?
Yeah. I
Sneaking
can say
still
that
can.
I
It's
can say
just
it mostly from direct experience.
It's just difficult. Like, the invisibility would mean it so he'd have a chance to roll and maybe get something decent. As it stands, anything's passive perception knows a Zarzul is there. Hufflesworth knows that Zarzul is there. And he's dumb as fuck.
Well, that's not wrong.
He's also incredibly unwise.
It's accurate as well.
But he's the best.
There
Also
we go.
accurate, yeah.
He
What do
made
you
you
want to-
flinch.
Well, do we want to give it a shot then, or
Are these aberrations?
Yes, you've been getting your bonus damage on them.
Yeah.
I thought that wasn't up for debate. Yeah, I thought we figured that out last week.
Yeah. I was just
oh,
wondering if I
my-
could. I hate. Can I feel if there's any more down the direction of the kobold house area?
I mean, it's kind of blinding how much you pick up.
Oh no.
In general, this place is surrounded. In fact, it seems to be in the walls. Right beside you and beneath the floor, you are also sensing aberration.
Oh dear.
You smell toast.
Oh god.
Oh god. He's. Oh no.
This is problem.
It was a bit overwhelming. But hey, no nosebleed, so
Okay.
that's good.
That explains the stealth roll. Yep. Zazzle is not in a good way.
There's just a tiny little blood vessel somewhere inside him that has just burst.
Oof.
It's
Don't
okay,
like
he
that.
gets 3 rounds before it fills up his brain.
So these walls definitely aren't kobold type structure. Do I have any idea who could have carved these? Because I'm assuming it isn't dwarvish either.
You could always ask, but yes, you can check. Unfortunately, it's a history check.
Why don't you ask me? Wait, I am. Never mind. My roll might not even be that great, even if I do get advantage.
Well,
you
you
can
could just...
also ask, any of the historians that are in your party.
Hmm.
I'm assuming they're smart people. They would be looking at this sort of crap as well, wouldn't they?
Nah, completely beyond their notice. They're busy getting crunk.
Okay.
We'll say that
And Malcolm-
Malgern was assisting you for the 15. You both
Okay.
concur. You conflab. You generally synergize your core competencies together. Kobolds don't usually build stone walls, so your expertise is immediately used up with that opening statement. For Malgern,
Okay.
pontification. Hands behind back, stepping to and fro, a single finger swiping down stone to check the residue. You got no fucking clue. It doesn't even seem like real stone. You knock it, you hit it, but you check it over and you cannot see the work of a chisel and hammer. You can't see masonry, artifacts on it.
What the hell have the kobolds been digging through?
And that's the thing. They have broken through it. There are chips and fragments of his stuff. But you can pick out where the picks have hit it, where a shovel is clunked and a hammer. But as to all the little bits and pieces, like you even get a bit with a skirting board bump, and you don't believe for 1 second that this was made by any kind of stonecutter.
Well, I think we know why the dwarves left.
Jealous, of course.
Um, Malgern, have you ever heard of any dwarves abandoning mines because of something like this?
No, I mean we're great warriors too. We usually just take care of it.
Meanwhile, in the back of Malgern's mind plays a traumatic flashback from his past, where he
Get the
abandoned the
fuck
mine.
out of here! Take the baby and go.
As he throws the baby at the mother and runs out of the mine. Take your baby and go!
No.
Closing the door on her, rolling a boulder in front of it, and just running.
It's just like the origins of Superman, right? It's tragic. Yeah.
I finally get to use this picture.
Speaking of, what of the women folk? You two have been quiet. And Cornelius, of course.
Yes, the women folk.
Well, I mean, there isn't much else right now. Like, either we go, like, we're gonna have to move in, or having to stay out and sleep for 8 hours in one of the safer rooms and potentially getting more kobolds killed.
I have thought about that. Hear me out.
Uh-huh.
We rush the kobold dormitories.
Yeah.
We hold the door as you cast a tiny house, which you use to block the way in.
We're listening, yes, go on.
Well, then we can have an 8-hour rest with the place blocked up with a house.
Oh. Hi, friends.
It's okay, they're just listening.
Yeah,
You want an audience, right?
not that one.
Yeah, the only problem is that to put down the house, I'm gonna need 10 minutes.
Well, if we can fight our way in there, 'cause there's only
100
two in that.
rounds.
I know, but they can only sort of come at us one at a time
Yeah.
through the way into the dormitory. So
But yeah, it might be that the ones we're gonna end up fighting here, like, we don't know how much else is gonna react, like, if they only have, like, a relatively short aggro range, so to speak. So they might
Yeah.
be, the ones further away might be slower to get to the target than the ones that are nearby. Because these doesn't seem like while they're aggressive against something that is it is within their range, so to speak, they didn't seem like they were in a particular hurry. Like, we didn't meet anyone else up at the mine.
Rain, you saw them clawing at walls at the kobold bit. Your places, but for the most part, they were just standing there, twitching, shivering, and steaming.
So they're mostly just standing there waiting.
Yeah.
I think it's
Also-
worth trying to get through to the kobold area.
Yeah. I think that's it as well. When we move in, though, since we have this side passage here, though, gonna guess we're gonna need one of our heavier armored people to be in the back. So either
That sounds like a job for Malgern.
Malgern or Kagratz should hold that side, at least until we can all get into this room, so we don't get rushed in the back. The squishier one of us.
Me, he means to say.
There's several squishies of us.
I can also be in the back.
You can. But is that the plan? We're gonna try and defeat here, hold this up try and put down if we don't see anything else coming through here, and get a rest. Try and get rest here.
I was thinking on the other side where the kobolds are, get all the way to
Oh, yeah.
them, and
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, I think that's probably a better idea.
yeah.
then we may have kobolds awake to do the watch for us while we try and barricade it with a house. Hey, it's just a thought.
No,
It's
it's
a
a good
crazy one.
thought. No, it's a good thought because nothing can get in that isn't invited. So unless these creatures know how to spell magic, they're not gonna get through.
And we haven't seen them do magic, which is a good thing.
But we have seen at least the meat go along the ceiling.
Yeah, but hey, it's I'm not sure how the house works. Does it fill out to expand to its
it'll be
maximum
flush.
size? So would it give us a airtight seal, as it were?
Basically, yeah.
Okay. So
prob-
it's a plan.
Yeah.
You just have to hope they have ventilation in there.
I can always crack open a window.
Uh-huh.
Well, we'll see how much air is going through the passage each way. I mean, we may not do a lot.
You've already been reassured that there's a lot of ventilation for. Although you are incredibly low down, so it is getting a little tighter, and of course there is the massive humidity and hotness in
But
the air.
I'm an expert on mines. We're fine.
It is close and chunky.
Okay, we have a plan.
Yep.
Rush that room, kill what's there, hold
Yeah, there's
for
like
a
3 of
couple
them
of
in
rounds, and then go through.
All right. Sounds like we have a plan then.
So do we ever decide who's going in the back?
No.
That can be up to the meat shields to discuss.
Well, Castalia brought up a good point. She could go in the back. She's kind of the beefier of the casters.
She's got
Or do we wanna
one less
hold-
AC than you.
Yeah. So, do we want to put her in the back if she would volunteer, or you
Sure.
know, and then
I turn
keep us
order.
up front?
Nice to see you.
Yeah, because there's 3 in this room, if I remember correctly, and there was 1 guy in the room here. So it might be good to at least have the Malkern and Kurgratz up here. Because I believe Cassella can probably hold her own against 1.
Yeah. Especially because he points out that she has a 19 AC to my 20.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, but these
ridiculously
guys
high.
also roll pretty high.
Yeah. These guys have double digits modifiers.
Oh no.
Well, close enough. Yeah, or one
Okay,
off.
I'm guessing we're rolling initiative to see our move order.
Not just yet. I just got this out to remind you that it's about to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just a reminder to everybody that our stealth checks have been rolled, so make note of them.
Yeah,
I just want to close enough.
Yeah, let's take a look here. Malgurn has a 7. Theo has a 6. Cornelius
we
has an
just
18.
We just basically need to run in, basically.
Rain didn't roll, I don't think.
I'm good at running. You know, I can run faster than you fucks.
I think Rain needs to roll. Looking at Malgurn.
No,
Oh, she's
Was that the fourth?
an 8.
I mean, it wouldn't
Okay.
really. Yeah, it wouldn't really matter anyway.
Yeah.
Oh hell! Did I roll that? Did I? Yes, I did. Cool.
Yes, you did.
Wolfgang is fine.
What? Why would Geralt put a baby in the oven?
Krat's got a 14.
I just saw that. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's one of the quests.
So,
Does
Castelli,
Lorna
have you
have
given
to
a
roll
suggestion to where
stealth?
Kagratz will be in the formation? Or anyone give an input? So he's watching you guys shuffle around, but no one's really volunteering information.
Oh, I thought that Malgern and Congrats were going in first. Castalia was taking up the rear, and then the rest of us were in the middle.
Yeah, but no one's. What he's saying is no one's communicated this to him.
Yeah, no one said
Oh.
this.
I will explain it.
Lorna speaks up. She knows common now. She tells.
I'm going to
Congrats
hold
what's
the
going on.
rear. Could you lead the charge?
And he waits for you to grab his ass. Oh, that rear. Never mind.
Well, he does. They have a loving, intimate relationship. Malgern has Ushane.
Our love is forbidden. He knows this.
Only by you. Society says it's perfectly fine.
That moment in Forgotten Realms is more progressive than. Oh, god damn.
Yeah. Remember, elves are that gender fluid. They can wake up different. As much as
That's
they
just-
want.
That's just fucking weird. That's
Well, it's
like,
because of her god. They were made that
I know,
way.
I know. And I know there are some creatures that do that, like clownfish and kobolds, but, you know.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Real life creatures like clownfish and kobolds.
Yeah.
Sure you want to be bad at the back here?
I'm sure. I'll be all right.
You say
If she falls down, I'll pick her up.
it's not going to get that bad. The moment someone goes, you do tell me, okay?
I will.
You'll leave Malgern's ass out to dry.
I mean, it is a little wet. Could use some drying. He opens his butt flap.
Zarzul and Yavi just sort of mill around. Zarzul, he's having to be led around with his shoulders by Yavi at this point. He got himself a bit worked up.
The walls are alive.
No, not that Zarzul, the real Zarzul.
Okay.
The walls are alive with the sound of flesh.
One flesh.
I'm sort of muttering to myself about things along those lines. I'm wondering if the rest of the party will notice at some point.
One
Probably
flesh.
Oh yeah, Rain noticed, but she doesn't want to deal with crazy kobolds anymore.
Come on, guys. It's not like you've been in a room that wants to eat you before.
That was
Not
the
this
other
party,
cafe.
anyway.
Exactly, not this party. The other party, they
Just
were
say-
masticated by
Yeah.
a room.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I feel like that was part of. I can't think of the name off the top of my head now.
There's no
Frost.
way those situations could be linked at
Yeah,
all.
yeah. The Frest Manor.
They just take place in the same location.
Uh huh.
Exactly.
Same universe.
Same universe, same kingdom. It's fine though.
And I like that because that means that Malgern and Simon exist in the same universe.
Now, yes, because we don't have the Saltmarsh campaign for anything to conflict with.
Yep.
So yes, Apex Predator Simon is top of the heap in this. The Grats with all that massive bulking body still manages to shuffle along quieter than pretty much everyone else except, I think, the wizard.
Even the cleric is clank, clank, clank.
Of course, the downside is
Somehow.
he doesn't have dark vision, but he is a guiding beacon of light, so, swings and roundabouts.
Well, seeing
Sorry,
these
Dragonborns
things
don't
don't
have dark
see
vision.
light may be okay.
Dragonborn do not have dark vision in 5e.
Yep.
Yeah, that's.
Don't think they
for
had
some
them
reason,
before
I always
either.
think they do. I always think they do, but they don't.
It's not an essential thing, it's just they should have gotten armor and a natural weapon as well.
Instead, you can spit in various colors, right?
Yep. As I'm going to point out, like, you and I had a talk about this here, so like, it makes no sense that kobolds get a d6 for their measly little weasel tail.
Yeah.
I like kobolds, but that thing being one of the strongest natural weapons does not make any fucking sense.
Wait, I've got a natural weapon?
Only if you were
Yes.
the UA kobold.
The UA kobold has a tail swing for 1d6 damage.
It can choose to have that,
A
or it can...
lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it can
it's
choose
the
to have
same as
that,
a
or it can
lizardman's
have...
bite,
Yeah,
but it's also stronger than a centaur's hooves.
because I'm trying to think of what.
It's
what
the same
Tabaxi's
string.
claw-
It's the
what
same strength as a
Tabaxi's claws were.
minotaur's horns as well. A minotaur that charges. Kobolds don't have a developed tail.
Yeah, I just don't get it.
I don't get it all.
Yeah, fucking Cat's Claws only does a 1d4.
Yeah.
I think it's because of. Let's save it for after the session.
Yeah.
But I will
we
say,
can go on this all
Prozel, if you
day.
want to think about it, you lose pack tactics in the UA.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good for him, though.
But he also loses sunlight sensitivity. They don't have it in the UA.
Okay,
And
that.
he gets Dragon Roar.
Yeah, Dragon Roar is great, but it is your
Okay.
replacement for pack tactics.
Uh huh. Okay.
Okay, I might have to read up on this.
It's what I'm using for my current Kobold Barbarian. So yeah, Malgurn, you're able to see further than the bright light that is shining beside you.
I want him to turn it down a little bit. It's really
The
obstructing
beacon
my
of all that is glorious. He can't. It's just natural heroism flowing out of him at all times.
vision. Fucking hell.
You can't remove divine purpose unless you're a major fuck up, like seriously terrible at what you do.
Middle finger emoji.jpg.
If you shit and you know it, stroke your beard.
Or if you just don't believe anymore, that turns it off. Just start believing, man.
Funnily enough, that was Kagratz's point to him. And he just doubled down on being a shit instead.
Do you really think I'm going to listen to Congrats?
Look at the great decisions he's made in life. He's got the hot one in the party. Literally.
Malgurn will not listen to him if
and
only
also
just
lost
to
all of his
spite
friends
him.
in a cursed city.
Malgurn would cut off his nose to spite his face, okay? That's,
Improvement, maybe. So yeah, you can see down there, you can see one of them just shifting there, shuffling.
Oh, I can? Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you can see in the dark.
Oh, okay, so I can see farther than everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I get what he's saying.
Oh, should we
Yep,
hack the wall on the other far side of it and just move way around the corner? If it's not reacting to bright light at the moment, that's a good sign.
You're in the lead, Malgurn.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of holding up the whole party.
The DMPC isn't the one who's going to be venturing forward.
Now you're working off this plan.
Oh. Okay, I thought you said go down the side.
Yeah, why are you going to the right then?
The first chance he gets, he goes off the reservation.
No, that was a misunderstanding of directions.
You have to remember that the Braider does not understand directions.
I know, but the hilarious thing is, he's the one who mostly saw what was going on because he led around the familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is the room where they're scraping at the wall, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but also roll initiative. As a 7 does not beat their just passive. They know you're there, Malgurn. They immediately turn once you set foot right past the corner.
Nobody is surprised.
Nice kind of initiative rolls. At least from two of us.
Top of a round. Ring.
I have a feeling that I'm chicken. I'm going to use an exploding chicken.
That's a great idea. That will not carry sound throughout the entire mine.
Oh yeah.
Explosions are known to be quite soft and subtle.
Yeah, fuck. Yeah, let's not do that.
And silence would be so useful right now, wouldn't it?
I'm not using a spell slot because that's my revive spot. I know about that. Am I close enough for Cone of Cold?
I mean, not at this angle.
No, it's
Oh.
yeah, always.
Oh boy.
You'd have to step past Congrats.
How far back in the tracker is Congrats?
Not that far, because he moves on Castalia's turn.
Okay, then in that case, yeah, I guess I can do that. I'll move forward and do that.
It's a
I'll
little
be
bit
brave.
cheaty, because he's got such a bad dexterity. But simplicity. Alright, you're going to use a little freeze ray on him?
Yep. That's later.
Ray
You
of
have to press the
Frost.
button.
That's a hit.
There we go.
Man, why'd you use one of her high-level spells? We'd have to strike that off.
I don't know. I didn't know what I was doing. I'm sorry. I'll just mark that down.
Have a good day, yeah.
Because she said cone
Hey.
of cold, but I assume she meant ray of frost because I didn't see.
That's what I
noticed
meant, yeah.
I just noticed there's a new thing on Roll20 here. Oh, well, I can't click it apparently.
Yeah.
Oh,
New
nice.
thing?
Yeah, it
Oh,
shows
it
spell
shows
description.
Yeah, show spell
Yeah.
description. Yeah.
Neat. I wonder if that's for everyone. To try that out.
So, yeah.
Pufflesworth wants to get into action.
No!
We'll see. It's very likely. So Malgern, you can choose on range sheet there whether she's using strength for animal handling. Which is animal handling. To quell him, he's annoyed. Malgern.
Well, since I know there are only 3 in this room, I'm feeling pretty confident. Plus, I mean, how scary are these things, right? Like, they're not that scary.
Sure. Continue believing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Uh-huh. And use the momentum for the first hit, swing him around again. Oh, I wasted 19. Rip.
Ah well, it did 11 damage. It's very badly wrecked. You've carved up chunks of it. It's flapping about, unable to reconnect.
Oh, also, just a small hint. You might want to move a little bit down, just so other people can help you. Should there be?
Oh, yeah, I can
Plant your
go
feet, Malgern.
here. Or technically, I can still move. I can move around him. It's not like a tackle zone in Blood Bowl, so I can do
But-
that, right?
Yeah, I can't remember if we went with flanking this.
Yeah, there's flanking in this campaign. Just hasn't come up for a while.
Yeah,
Oh.
just be
So I
careful.
can-
Yeah.
But I can
Well-
still move around him because it doesn't work like tackle zones, right?
Oh, yeah. You could do that. It's just so you don't get flanked. Is what I mean.
No, it's fine. Since Castalia's in the back, we'll have Congrats go first. Makes sense, right? I don't hear dissent. I'll assume so.
It seems logical to me.
Yeah, you send the tanks in first.
I just
I've been
figure it would
tanking.
matter to the person whose turn it actually is.
Yeah, that's also true.
There we go.
There's a hero.
Oh, fuck off! Fuck right off, roll.
And you
20.
know what? It's utterly obliterated.
I'm sure it
It's okay.
is. Yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. You open the you
Yeah,
loosen the
I got
lid
it
of-
started.
Yeah.
You loosen the lid on it.
Yeah, that's right. Let's get it started in here.
Damn it, roll 20. Stupid die algorithm, you made me look bad.
Booga booga booga.
Also a hit. For 11. Now it's Castalia's turn. Proper.
All right, because I have all the squishies around here, I am going to ready an action to strike an Eldritch Blast at should anything happen to come and threaten them.
See this? There isn't even 50 HP in this column.
Yeah. And so the Lich teleports right here and does Lightning Bolt.
Oh no, it's just Yabi rolls a Wild Magic Surge and causes a fireball centered on him.
I mean, once you sacrifice
Yeah.
enough summons, you can go into Lich mode, right, Pio?
That'd be if I was an Undeath Warlock.
Yeah. Take the Ground, such a good game.
So you're gonna reposition?
No.
Okay. Darzul.
Okay. Has the one down the hall there looked like it's moving at all, or seen us?
It is
Or
not its turn. It's hard to tell. They don't have much expression.
Okay. And my other question is this line a wall? A line of wall, or is that just
It's a
not
wall.
there, or what?
It's a wall.
Okay, so the wall goes all the way out to there. Cool. So it's only a one tile wide entrance.
There is stuff in that room, in this one here, but at the moment you're kind of pressed for time. Can't really go looking over with a fine-tooth comb, and the bat's sonar did not pick up the fine details. It just saw boxes, really.
Okay. Okay. There, I think.
I mean, you can move there, yeah.
Just making sure. Yep. And I'm going to put an arrow in the one Congrats is working on.
I mean, by all rights, the size of me should count as full cover for the creature. Now go ahead.
He's tall. He doesn't need anything between his legs.
Castalia may question that.
Oh,
An incredibly easy hit. As the chunk of earth thuds into it. Luckily, it's not echoing through the place.
it would be reasonably soft and fleshy. It would absorb a lot of the sound.
Now, if you missed, oh boy, the noise that would make. Stone smashing against stone.
I'm not sure it's stone. I think it's shell, but never mind.
Is that it for you?
Yeah, that's about it.
Any further movement, maybe?
I think I used it all.
Well, no. I mean, you only used about...
Gotta go round that.
You got 5 more feet.
Okay. Move slightly further down the wall to let people in.
Unfortunately, despite this being a dungeon scroller, which is designed for this sort of thing, I could not, for the fucking life of me, make the squares line up. I did everything I could, and just it would not work.
like I said, that's a roll 20 thing. That's not your fault.
It's a nightmare. Oh well. Cornylus of House Scent.
So many dead kids.
Where only the peasants graduate.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure House Olga said beat House Scent when it came to decent graduates. Of course, then we had House Von Talia, which just kept on releasing ghouls into the world.
I'm really surprised that wasn't House Castmore.
We only had 3 houses at that point. But we did have Rain teaching the dark magic.
You did have a Rain character. Yeah, you did have a Rain character.
She was teaching dark magic, yes.
Gotta try and shoot at this one with a firebolt. Let's see, where is it? There.
That's a miss.
Yeah, I think.
Because it is always that way when you roll good damage.
Yep.
He missed by 2.
And that's the end of my turn. Shoot with,
He dashed to get in there. Wolfgang.
Okay. Wolfgang is sensing what's going on and is going to do amazing things. Maybe.
Once.
Actually, no, about there. Wolfgang is entirely stupid.
Remembering that time he got worn as a suit,
Yeah.
or became the contents of a
It makes
sausage.
sense to take on one at a time
Yeah, see?
rather than stand between two. 12. Oh, hang on. No, that's 14 because of pack tactics. The aberration? Uh,
Does he get
I
that?
have been drinking.
I don't think he gets your damage.
I thought we.
I can't
I think,
remember.
I think he does. I think I looked that up last time
Maybe he
because
does.
it's
Look it up.
annoying me.
Put down the tequila bottle and look it up.
Base
The
Ranger.
tequila bottle's so far away. The rum's closer.
Well, he's a UA ranger as well. Don't forget, he's a
Which
revised.
UA?
We'll save a
Okay,
Yeah, I know, because there were like 3 different versions or so.
well, I mean, revised, but would that be like Beast Conclave?
Yeah, he's Beastmaster. Yeah.
Okay, yep, a wolf.
Just so you know, there's 3 different revised rangers, I think, floating around in UA, and I can't remember which one.
Whenever your ability score increases, your companion ability also increases. Animal companion gains the benefits of a favorite enemy.
There we go. So 4 more damage taken off, yeah?
I think I need 2, but.
No, you're up to your
I'd
second
say-
category, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's 4 now, isn't it? Theo? Scroll up to his favorite
Oh,
enemy.
yeah, 4. Yep.
It's alright, you got it.
The favorite enemy. +2. And improve it all.
Yeah, a greater favored enemy at 6th level.
Yeah, but your bonus to damage rolls against favorite enemies increases to +4.
These guys are going to get themselves out of the way. 1, 2.
There they are.
Yep, I cannot see that.
Alrighty. Let's see here. First off, we'll start with the meat on congrats. 1 hit. For 7 bludgeoning. Basically doesn't feel it. And now, for Zarzul, who's getting it smacked.
Ow.
Ow.
Double smack.
Oh god.
So that's 26 damage. Wow. It looks like a lot, but remember, they're only basically hitting with a greatsword.
But I'm a kobold.
Yeah.
Hey, my kobold
That's
has... My level 4 kobold has 60 HP. You could have put points in the con, you didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
He says as the guy is laying there coughing out blood. It's not that bad.
There goes half my health.
Jesus Christ. You got a D10 hit dice plus something.
1, yes.
Rain.
Well, that worked well last time, so I'm going to do the same thing again. Ray of Frost.
Or I just bounce past. Yeah, go ahead.
Damn it.
Yep, that's a miss. Pufflesworth wants to engage.
No, bad boy.
I think he's doing a bang up job.
Well, there we go. You got a high enough roll last time. No, it's okay. You got a high enough roll last time.
Okay.
He's gonna remember this, though.
Pufflesworth will remember this.
Malgern.
Well, I think Gratz and Wolfgang have this handled. So
Yeah,
you
just saw Zarzul get slapped around like a doll.
He's not doing so good, so I'm gonna move to the other side of this and attempt to rectify the situation. Said I'm going to attempt to rectify the situation.
You're hitting with advantage because you're on the flank.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, but
you carve up its back, but again, despite how flimsy this thing feels, it still feels like you're carving through the densest of sinew. You cannot find the grain as well. Like, it is... You're making holes in the fucking thing, but still feels like you're having to push with all your force with a blade.
Where's my double crit?
Castalia.
Alright. Going to move here. While moving here, I noticed these guys pretty much, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, all of them are there.
Alright. I'm going to release an Eldritch Blast at this one.
How novel.
An Eldritch Blur!
Let's see, that's 2 at this level.
You can't even cast
Nope.
Animate Dead, Warlock trash.
And let's see, all my modifiers are clicked off. Good, so this should just be base damage. Yep, that's base damage. That's not
Oh.
it's not adding in the charisma.
Yeah, that should be Agonizing Blast, at least. So that's at least 7, yeah?
Yeah, it keeps resetting that. Yeah, it's 7, because this one should add it in. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I know you took Agonizing Blast. What Warlock wouldn't?
Okay.
It's like,
Then I move here.
Pan's
Brace
Warlock
this
didn't,
area.
and the 2 was the highest he ever rolled for that fucking thing.
oh, like
Every
was reading
time he
about
threw it
Warlock,
out,
I
it was
said-
disappointment.
they said,
And
even though
then-
you're a Hexblade, you still want Agonizing Blast. I repeat, take Agonizing Blast. I was like, okay, calm down.
Yes, you always
like-
take Agonizing
Yeah.
Blast.
And then I read it and I
Um,
was like, yeah, who the fuck wouldn't take this?
As I let the group know as I move here, they're coming in from behind.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd say something about that.
That is audible just as another one of these things goes down to the Molten Maul.
Stupid sexy Dragonborn.
He does look amazing as he does it. Like, he puts his whole back into it. You see, even underneath the plate, all the musculature, the muscularity flexes, binds, and tightens. There's a great heaving of motion and everything. And then, Malgern, you realize you were staring just as much as Castalia was.
No, it never happened. What are you talking about? You can't prove anything.
Oh, man. Don't...
Guitari.
Yeah, he's gonna
Too
say
early.
he's gonna hold back on that. Sorry, Zarzul. But to keep things quiet, he wasn't gonna put any smite into it, which could have healed. Actually, he's so fucking big in this room. So there we go. Zarzul, it's Zarzul's turn. Yeah.
Droop's ferocious battle cry.
No, it might be other Zarzul.
Yeah, that is indeed.
He went all in for 8 piercing. As he just
Well
brings
done,
down.
Pufflesworth too.
As he just brings in his decorated, kobold consecrated pickaxe. Just smacking it right through the thigh of a creature with the point sticking out. Unfortunately, he's a little too tired to pull it out.
No.
But now it's real Zarzul's turn. I mean the fake Zarzul, not the real one. Zarzul
Not
Jr.
bad.
It's a good blow. Gets it down low, but it's not quite done.
Yep. Oh well. Cornelius can cook it. Oh, well, that'll be what, 13.
Need to do something else.
Oh yeah, 13. It's still not gone. But it did
It's
get it
worth a
closer.
try. Yeah.
Actually, come to think of it, yeah. Congratulations. It's not dead, but you can celebrate. You have emulated everyone's favorite warrior.
All right. Well, with that, my turn. Drew.
Yep. You can
One
hit
out.
for one.
Should I?
Yes, one out.
Hang on. And he stabs it with his wand.
For fuck's
Oh,
Wow, you really did this to me, huh?
Wait, let's find
how
out.
is that even possible?
He pulls out his
That's not a
wand,
roll.
he holds it backhanded, stabs it down, and it slides through his
That's not a
fingers to
roll.
smack him in the forehead.
That's 1 + -3. Try again.
With
That's
the
the point, it's
penalty,
one
it is
damage.
possible-
Yeah,
With
it's
the
No,
penalty,
Yeah, but it's got a -3 penalty to it. So
Yeah.
you've got 1 + -3. There's no actual D whatever.
yes. Droop does get the kill.
Hey. Good, because I don't know when we get through here, so I just want to put the flaming sphere right here.
I mean, you told him wand out. You might need to be a bit
Yep.
more elucidatory with that statement next time. He panics, you know?
Yeah.
Let's see. There we go. Uploads. Effect tokens. And there we go. You can control it.
All right. Yeah, just one here, so that they're gonna have to go around it.
Man, you sure
Still
hope that
be
doesn't start burning up the oxygen here. That would be a real problem. But you do cast your flaming sphere as a blockade.
Yep.
Let's get these guys away.
Back in, move a little bit away so people can actually navigate.
Just reveal a little bit of a tunnel. Wolfgang.
Okay, Wolfgang is going to move up. Help guard the entrance.
Would you like a suggestion?
Possibly.
Wolfgang does have quite a nose on him.
Okay. Well, sniff the tunnel.
He huffed and he puffed and he blew the place down.
Yeah, that will be how Wolfgang dies. He gets cornered by free pigs who are pissed off. There is definitely an active kobold scent through these tunnels.
Excellent.
Bold scent. I've heard
And
of
he
goblin
only
scent,
he
kobold
only
scent.
smells kobolds.
Okay. Cool. Only kobolds down there.
It's gonna be Star Wars. Everyone down the garbage chute.
Just those who belong there.
All right, Kagats goes first.
So all of us.
Well, one of them managed to get to, but it's a bit of a block shot, so she will get the benefit of cover. Because one of them swipes for Castalia. Miss. I'll never miss, even against her normal AC.
And they're all gonna end their turn there.
Oh yeah. They just shuffle.
Yeah, I don't think they're smart enough to know what that is.
Hang on, let me just check out. See. I also need to take the spell off.
Actually. One of them opens itself up and
Oh,
wraps
no.
around the flaming ball.
Oh. Oh.
This could be very bad.
So yeah, give me twice the damage dice for your move.
So 4d6.
Yeah. The first two will be for the area of effect, because there is a dex save, but they can't actually make your DC.
Yeah.
Yeah, minus 14 on this one, who has consumed it. Minus 7 for the rest. Problem?
So the way, yeah, it's just the way I've seen it is that it's not like the flaming sphere is kind of a solid, like it's not just a burning ball. It's like more like a magma ball.
Yeah, it's wrapped around it. Like, that's why it's getting double damage. Like, this should not be
He
doing
jumped
that.
on the grenade.
It's also not shielding the area either. This aberrant thing, has cloaked itself around the flaming sphere and is getting burned intensely by it.
Okay, so it's technically still there.
Yeah, the flaming sphere is still there. It's not gone.
Okay.
It's
It's
just
trying to eat us.
inside. It's inside the monster's token right now.
Yeah.
Okay. I just thought you like it had devoured, like it was.
No.
Okay.
And then he
But
swallowed.
is it only that creature that's gonna get the damage then?
No, all of them took the damage. The heat's still radiating
Okay.
out.
He took double.
Yeah.
He took
Oh,
6
okay.
plus 1 times 2.
Okay.
Everyone
so I
else
also need
took 7, which is 5
Okay.
plus 2.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay, I just wanted to know what you were going with this. Okay.
Rain's turn. Oh, actually, hang on. Let's see.
You know, that's been working so well. I'm going to again go with I'm going to freeze people.
So you're gonna freeze people in the hallway?
Yes. Because heck if I'm gonna walk up in there.
Actually, correction, one of them does have one more thing they can do. It does have a line on Castalia, so it's going to compress itself down and jet out a squirt of hideous goo. So that'll
As
hit
long as it's not black goo.
Well, it's Castalia, Pufflesworth, and Rain that have to make a dex save now.
Hey.
And Pufflesworth gets advantage because he can see it coming. Doesn't help. Nor does it help Rain, so that's 17 damage on your Rain.
Ow!
Also 17 on Pufflesworth.
Oh dear.
But that's okay, he's got a lot of HP. Possibly more than Zarzul soon.
He's a barbarian.
He doesn't have much of a con mod.
But yeah, time to frost. Because Rain is not getting in close combat here.
Well, also importantly, you two are drenched in it.
Uh-oh.
Pufflesworth's going to spend his action to shake the fuck off.
Yeah.
Therefore, coating you and Castalia, of course. Not just himself.
Of course.
So
But
you want to go
might-
for the one on the
You might want to towel down or get rid of it.
Oh, okay, so it's one of those things. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll try to just get rid of it.
shake it off onto Castalia.
No, probably like, I don't know. Can I prestidigitate myself? That would take too long.
It's an action, yeah. You can just prestidigitate.
Yeah, I get rid of it.
Might want to back up, not take another shot like that.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, well, I moved her forward thinking she was gonna, but yeah, no, if she's gonna do that, come on, roll 20. I'm not trying to move the thing. I want to move the token. God damn it! It's doing that thing where it wants to scroll the screen and move the token at the same time.
Malgurn.
I'm gonna be a hero. Da-da-da-da. Which one has the flaming sphere in it? Do I know that?
Listen, it's pretty obvious he is glowing.
Okay. Then I'm gonna.
He's
I'm
also
gonna
distorted in shape from trying to encapsulate the ball.
Oh yeah, I didn't see the mark until Ray just.
I only put it on there.
Yeah. So I'm gonna hit the one that's not full of flame.
Okay. It's a good hit.
There it is. Okay. Once
Actually
more
getting those
with,
19s now.
Once more with feeling. Hey, that's 2. I'll take it.
Yeah, very nice. You actually put the creature out of its existence. It didn't really have the emotions for misery.
You know what? Malgurn's riding high, so action surge. Step in and this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to high roll this.
There you go, some real ones. Even that hits.
Yep.
And it's pretty wounded. However, deck save.
Only if he ends his turn there.
Well, if he walks away, he's going to get slapped.
Yeah, but I feel like getting slapped with my AC is safe. So.
Okay. You said it out loud, not me. You're going to have to move 2 if you want to get away from the fire.
Yeah, I just didn't know if you wanted to roll for that one first, and then...
Yeah, that one. Okay, that's a hit. 12 damage.
Alright.
So that would have been the max you could have taken from the fire. And that also hit.
Fucking hell! Come
it's okay.
on, roll
That
20.
one's got a fireball in it, so I'm going to roll with disadvantage. Never mind, it still hits.
What the fuck?
Number 12 damage. You took double what the fire could have given out its max power.
Fuck!
You made the call.
Yeah, because I have a fucking...
You probably should have just attacked that one second.
Yeah, well, Malgurn's like, I don't want to attack the one that's full of fire. Bad things could happen. That's how he would think. He's seen what Cornelius' shit can do.
I just love how he planned risk-reward, and oh fuck, did you get the risk.
God, this isn't Blood Bowl. Come on. The risk was calculated, but man, am I bad at math.
This was him charging off saying, I'm gonna be a hero. And then runs away getting his ass smacked.
No, he's repositioning.
Yeah, he backs
running
off
away.
and just gets fucking clocked in the face twice.
He's still holding the door, but fucking hell, man. I'm so upset, but this is...
Yeah, that was fucking nasty.
Oh, that's so mad. I'm gonna go get a drink.
But the best part is, it's your own doing, too.
But it made sense!
It did! It totally made sense!
I'm gonna go get some Gatorade. I'll see you in like 30 seconds.
That misses. That hits. Nice. That's 13 to the weakened boy.
The worst part is, Cornelius could have just turned the spell off at any point.
Yeah.
Doesn't even need to be on his own turn. But instead, 24 damage, fucking hell.
Okay, and then backing here.
Congrats is a hero. He's gonna wall up the closest one.
Good man. Excellent.
Both
Not
hit.
as excellent.
No, they both hit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they only have 14 AC. These things are not dexterous, they're just tough.
Ah, then, yeah, that 12 is definitely a pain in my butt.
Let's see.
22. No, 27.
Yeah.
No,
So
29. There we go.
Yeah, that one's obliterated. Leaving behind the Sphere of Flame, which, congrats, backs away from.
I'm kind of sad that he killed the one that had the flaming spear because as a bonus reaction next round I could move it and
Well,
slam it.
You could move it, but I think it just hit the inside of the creature.
It would have been a contest, but here's the thing. It also might have just ran in among you all with the flaming sphere in it.
Yeah.
Okay, look at this little shit. Cordell just sent me 24 greater than 12. Fuck off! God damn it. He's watching this. Little bastard. I just get a little boop, and I thought like, oh, it's gonna be nil or something. No, it's fucking pain.
Yeah, by the way, Congrats was a hero and destroyed the one with the flaming sphere around, and then backed away without any worshers. You know, he's untouched, gleaming.
The pure silence.
So Zarzul, what do you want to do?
Zazul's gonna move up just
Good idea, charge.
past Oh.
Go on. Your turn's still going.
Cornelius. Zazul's gonna move up and then put an arrow in that one there.
Good man. Hey. Oh.
Oh.
Here's the great thing. The great and mighty Zarzul. Malgarned it. But it's okay, because Zarzul the Great took it out.
And I'm gonna move back in here.
Get back in here, you
God,
old
and
fool.
now Sasu the Great is going to burn to be fucking crisp. Okay.
And nothing of value was lost. I mean, what?
Oh, that's not far enough.
There it is.
It's far enough from the. It's far enough from
Yeah,
the
it's
floor,
fine. It's
not
fine.
from
Yeah,
Chunkster here.
Talia, this is fine. This is fine.
As he points to the dead creature, which he died from the arrow. The pickaxe got him while he was falling. But he points at it and looks at you, Malgarn. You see that? Still got it!
Can I use my bonus action to hit him?
You can try, you've got advantage. Keep in mind, though.
As much as I want to, I'm not going to.
I'm
As
just
much as
saying.
I want to.
Just saying, you know.
And whisper to Malgurn, the other Zarza will help. It's a get 'em try victory. Not expecting this.
Because I'm sure if I did start to do that, Congrats would stop me. He's standing right there.
Yes.
So, not even Malgurn is that stupid. He's pretty stupid, but not that stupid.
Cornelius.
Yeah. I'm gonna move a bit closer in the hope that I can actually see what's going on here, and
You are on your tiptoes, having to duck and weave a little bit, yeah.
yeah.
No, he just gets up on Rain's shoulders. You know, like we used to do in the pool.
No.
I can't see either of them being athletic enough to pull that off.
And then I'm gonna
Rain
slam.
is?
I'm gonna say, you got what, a +1 strength?
And I'm gonna slam the flaming
that's
sphere
one
into
strength.
this one.
Would you like to move it up here?
Nope.
And hit him? No? Okay. Just gonna do the bump. Well, he can't make the DC, but let's see if he gets a 20. You never know. He did not.
10 damage.
Wow, that's a lot less than 24. That's like lower than half. Amazing. And there's a dex save involved too, isn't there? Or is it just passive damage whenever you're in the area? So it means he could have taken even less.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Anything else from you?
And yeah, I'm gonna try and hit him with a ray of frost.
Copycat.
Damn it. One off.
Yep.
Oh, right. I was supposed to click that. Hey, look at that. That is kind of nice.
Droop, does he even have a shot? Sort of.
You got this, Drew.
Well,
I give him an encouraging pat on the shoulder.
It's reassuring, but it's not quite the help action.
Well, yeah, it's not the help.
That's
But
right.
Yeah, he got a 0.
Wow.
Wait. What?
Wait,
Oh,
Yeah, it's
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Oh, no. He did get a hit. It is within 30 feet.
Hey.
There we go.
Yep.
Luckily, the stone is very quiet.
He did good. He hit the monster.
Yeah, it just tapped in the face. It sort of got taken in by one of the folds in the face.
It was a pebble. Better chance of hitting, lower chance of dealing damage.
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang can start moving in here slightly.
And then remember, he doesn't have dark vision.
Oh dear.
Weird, that, isn't it?
Okay, Wolfgang's going to bark encouragement to the rest of the party.
Is he?
No.
I think he just said he's gonna bark. Did all the rest of you hear that as well?
No, I heard nothing.
Quietest way
I can't hear you over the sound of putting out my goddamn beard. Or no, I didn't get fired. No, I'm just covered in shit.
3, 4. Well, it's...
Nice.
But just for fun, I'm going to split them. Ah, nice. First one's for Congrats. Misses completely. Next one's for Zarzul. With advantage.
Oh no, if only I had defensive fighting, I could totally employ disadvantage. Oh no.
He stays standing, but he doesn't look good after that.
That's a shame. I could have helped there, but I switched.
The little old
sides,
kobold
so
hero. Just smacked across the face. Practically put against the wall. His old, weakened frame just not able to take the hits like they used to. Malgurn, you can see a whole litany of scars upon his body. He has earned every one of those through glorious combat, but you snigger, you piece of shit. Or, you just look on, don't give a shit because it's a kobold.
I mean, yeah, he's beneath my notice, both literally and figuratively.
So Ring.
Oh boy. I'm going with the Ray of Frost again. And trying not to let Pufflesworth fuck off.
Can she get line of sight on that?
Yeah, but just about.
Okay.
He gets a little bit of cover, because there is everyone in the way.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, even if I move her, I still think, like, but you say I can do it. That's a miss.
Yep, that was a miss anyway. But no, Pufflesworth is just gonna sit there and sulk. He does claw at the wall, though. Malgurn.
I'm mad. Like, first it was a battle rage. Now it's just pure rage.
Mad about your own decision-making.
What else is new?
Look, he's gonna learn from that.
No.
No, it's all Cornelius'
This is
fault.
session 100. He should have
all
learned many
Cornelius'
lessons over the
fault.
course of a campaign.
Let me at least hope.
I'm
It's
not
still
going to give you a false hope, P.O. He won't learn.
it's still standing, but I'm going to take away any hope he might have had. Clong. So
Okay, for a second there, I thought that was at me, but I was like, another 28, fuck off.
And once again, another one pummeled.
I loosened the lid.
You're losing a lot of lids.
Yeah. It's almost like this Dragonborn stealing all my glory. That light is false.
Jealous.
Do you say any of this out loud, Malgern?
Kind of snicker under my. I kind of under my.
You
breath.
mutter it.
I mutter like.
A Muttley mutter.
Yeah.
I think he hears you.
Oh shit. I mean,
Do you want to try and
am
roll
I
stealth?
wrong? Am I wrong?
Do you want to try and roll stealth?
No. I'll let him hear me. If he wants, no, he's not. Malgorn wouldn't do that. No.
Would he not? We're in this together. He just turns away from you and heads to the kobold hole.
And he thinks that's gonna help Malgorn's attitude. No, he hasn't learned. That makes it worse. You stupid dragonborn.
Oh, wrong button. I'm going to move here and help Zarzul the Greater back to the Cobalt Hole.
Zarzul the in some ways bigger.
Yes.
Zarzul the more buff.
I
And
love
help
it.
him back.
Oh
into
no,
safety.
he's not more
Zazzle
buff
the
anymore.
Elder.
Yep.
Zazzle the Elder.
The wise and powerful.
Come on, Zarzul.
Are you sure about Wise?
Boys. And I point towards the hole.
I don't know. Do you want my opinion or Malgorn's opinion? Because they're very different.
Thank you, Oasis Ruby, but not tonight. I'm just here for the wine, the celebration. It's all a good warrior needs. And those cushions, they're really good. The tassels are mesmerizing.
And while this is happening, I'm handing over my 2 health potions, one to Zarzul and one to Ring. Thank you.
I was really hoping you were going to say one to Zarzul and one to Zarzul.
Thank you.
Do you want to drink it
Jeez.
now or save it?
Save it. She's hoping that we'll get a chance to rest.
For now, you're out of initiative. You don't hear anything more clamoring down the hallways. And while they hit as hard, these things seemed a little less robust. And a bit duller. Like the experience
Maybe
wasn't...
these ones were older.
Yeah, the experience wasn't 1-to-1 from the previous ones you fought.
Hmm.
There's also another realization. Congrats ain't fitting in that hole. Without someone dragging him.
Well, let's see
what a
how
shame. We
far
might
we
have to leave him behind.
It's a
No,
big enough
no,
hole for the
hang on.
kobold to walk in fine without his gear. You know, you could be carrying your bow, but you couldn't have it slung on your back. Wolfgang's fine, Droop's fine. Everyone else, on your knees.
Hey, I'm only 4'4".
Yeah, even you.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah,
that
the
is a
tunnel
small
entrance
hole.
is about 2'7".
How wide is it? That's the real question.
Not much more wide than that.
Oh, this is gonna be uncomfortable even for me. Oof.
As you look to this, 9-foot tall dragonborn, who is wider than Malgern.
Sucks to be him. What a shame.
For once it does.
Malgorn will remember this.
Well, everybody?
Yeah.
I
well,
figured we were going down.
Yeah, I think he's asking for like a pecking order.
Roughly, yeah. Who's going first?
I'll go in the middle.
Well, how fast do the kobolds start going down?
They are unimpeded.
Yeah.
Oh
So
no,
they
I
must
mean,
be
do they immediately start that way? I guess
Well,
yeah. If Zarzul
I
was
would
gonna
probably suggest that they could take a look down the tunnel first, figure out which direction we go, and then I can just cast Reduce on Kagrat so he can follow in. If it's
What
like
an
less than a
image.
minute. Yeah.
if Zarzul wants to scout out the tunnel, I'll kind of cover him best I can. Try to squeeze in there behind him.
I mean, if you bring this up, Kagrat's just I'll just wait out here. I think it'll be okay.
Well, that's good enough for me. Let's go, Zarzul.
Well, that's not going to exactly work with the plan with the plan, Kirkgrass, if you're waiting out here alone.
Yeah, I kind of agree. You need to come with us.
Just that spell wears off. What happens?
You'll probably get in a bit of a tight squeeze, but I don't think you'll die. Besides, I can cast it more times. Don't worry.
It's a waste of resource. I mean, probably better to keep a hold of those, you know.
Congrats, you are in much greater danger out here. Alone, by yourself.
Yeah, but that's something I can handle on my own. That's not a risk of yours.
Yes, it is.
Anyways, Arzul, you go to the first T junction and find out, yes, more directions.
Okay, Wolfgang, which way? Which way does the smell more of kobold?
Well, give me
Then
a
he turns
perception
around
check.
and points at you. Here's the direction that smells more of kobold.
It's not. I'll give somebody ideas.
Zarzul the Elder just sort of resting at the wall. Let's see now.
18.
Yeah, he believes north. North seems more strongly kobold.
Okay. Zazzle's going to start looking for anything that looks like it might be a trap or something. Kobolds are sneaky buggers when it comes to defending lairs.
Well, that'll be investigation.
Yep.
But you're on the case. Yes. Wolfgang was heading right for a trap, a particularly nasty tripwire, very subtle. It's only like a centimeter or so off the floor.
Oof.
Okay. Crisis possibly averted. Ooh.
And as you examine the little area, you can see that there would have been spikes sailing out from the roof.
Is there any way I can disarm this? Because there's no way somebody crawling can get past the tripwire.
Honestly, you look at it and think if you just snip the wire, it should be fine. Because you'll cut it, the trap will go, but you'll be at distance.
Okay. Yep. Let's do that for now.
You snip the wire, and a set of several very hastily done spikes made from looks like old buckets, bits of tinned metal and all, but they've been sharpened pretty fucking well. Just slide down very quickly. I mean, they almost catch your finger, but they're easily broken away.
Okay. Onward. Is the rest of the party coming, or are they just going to stay back in that room?
If you're going to move forward, I was kind of covering the other way, but if you're going to move forward, I will move.
Phineas is kind of waiting out here with to wait until finding out
waiting
whether...
until you scout it out.
Yeah.
And Rain said she wanted to go in the middle. So.
Yabi steps in and then backs away for a moment, checking over his clipboard. And he just sort of settles himself alongside Cornelius.
Zazzle's going to ask Zazzle, how many traps are there in this corridor? And are we going the right way? He should know, possibly.
Traps? I mean, those goblins, they put them down all over the place. We'll get those kids out, don't you worry.
Okay.
Now you just wait. I know you.
Oh dear.
Yes,
We're here, aren't we?
Zazzle.
This is my boys. Oh, this, yes, this is the den. But onwards.
Okay. Which direction is more koboldy besides?
There is a spike trap on an arm that lunges out from the wall. Tripped by Zarzul the Elder. But he does manage to avoid it.
Okay.
He does, however, immediately just start looking around with a twitchy head, pickaxe in hand. I got the whole place rigged.
Not unsurprising. That's what they can.
I'll try and get you out, Sonny. I can't promise we'll all make it out.
Remember your training and you will survive. What training? Exactly.
Are these walls more kobold dug rather than what the hell the other ones were?
Yeah, these are just normal dirt.
Okay, I feel better in here then.
Dirt, rock, and grit. But yeah, he is looking around. He's not really able to look at you, Zarzul. The eyes are wide. He is shivering.
Oh dear. Oh, onwards. Wolfgang, which way? Left
He's
or
having a
right?
mental breakdown. Oh, well.
Hey, it's
That's
a
normal for
standard.
him, isn't it?
It's standard kobold practice, isn't it? Mental breakdown.
Oh yeah, I need to reveal some more areas. Also, rain, for some reason, is in the walls.
No, I put her in the. Oh, weird.
It says different person on the walls.
Because I've been trying to squeeze her. Like she said, she wanted to be in the middle, so I figured we'll go first. She can go, and then everyone else will follow.
I'm assuming it's just straight left at this point. Well, this
Yeah,
way.
in Wolfgang's case, is indicating to the left, to the right. Well, north more.
Yep. Okay. More trap checking time.
Yes, indeed.
I see.
Looks clear.
Excellent.
Famous last words.
Who's going first? Wolfgang, give me a deck save. Even with that paltry a score, he manages to get across the false floor that gives away. Beneath is a horrible sucking sludge pool.
Great.
It doesn't look acidic or anything, but it looks like, you dip a stick in, or, something from your bag. Some small little twig you picked up along the way. You put it down and then try to pull it out, and it's not coming back. The whole thing tenses up horribly.
Interesting. Creative buggers. Okay.
You can wind your way around it now that it's revealed. He still knows to go north, but the trail is getting a little bit confused in his head with all the other people, mainly the odorous dwarf.
Yeah, and more kobolds as well.
And he's also doing
around.
this completely in the dark.
Yeah. Zazzle's gonna reach down and touch the harness, collar, whatever of Wolfgang's armor and cast light.
There we go. Yeah, now we can see.
Yeah. I must remember to turn that off as soon as I need it off. Okay, onwards. Zazzle's once again is going to be trap checking because.
So how's this pit gonna affect the rest of us that follow?
Like I said, it's easy enough to just sort of favor one side when you're
okay.
going. Now that you know it's there, you can get past it. But if you stuck a foot in there, you were fucking trapped. Looks clear.
Okay.
You can't pick anything out. Unfortunately, Zarzul, you were never the trap maker in the clan.
Yeah, there's a lot of things I wasn't. So, we dealing with north or more off to the yeah.
With a 7, he's really not sure. Or a 10. Even with a 10, he's not really not sure.
Zazzle, which way?
Ah.
Which way to the boys?
Boys. We're here, aren't we?
We're getting there.
This is the place. We're here to save yous! It echoes.
Zazzle listens for noises. Is that perception?
Oh no, you can hear the scrabbling.
Okay, which way is it coming from?
And then you hear 3 solid taps against rock.
Okay.
That's it.
Zazzle's going to reply with 2 taps.
And then the other Zarzul adds 3 more. Weren't you paying attention? You gotta know the code.
Aha. And so which way are they?
Yeah, there's one more scrabbling along. You can hear very plainly a kobold in motion.
Okay.
And close by, in fact. Here, brother! Over here!
Hello, friend. This way, people. Pass it back and get them in here. Are there any more traps?
Tons! We gotta stay safe. Everyone's laying it out. And for fun, because you've met the kobold, I will show you the whole extent of this fucking place. And there are traps around so many corners.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
And if you hadn't done well, you would have been in a bit of a loop.
Oh, that's evil. That's evil.
Lots of doubling back on itself.
Oh, that's
Like, if we had dynamic lighting, it would work more effectively. But yeah.
It's only evil if at the main junction there's a minion statue.
And after some more traveling, a lot of crampness, there is a second kobold domain as well. However, you do realize this will take more than a minute to traverse.
All right. Well, I think it's time to bring out the lamp oil. Leather up.
It's
Well,
you've got
Wolfgang is sort of glowing at this point.
But yeah, this is the main refuge of the kobold workers. I did not want to put in like 80 fucking tokens, but there are a number of kobolds here, all packed in. Along with crates, packages, and whatnot of food and water. There is a sizable population still alive.
Oh, good. Good. We didn't lose all the kobolds.
And there is a very hushed little cheer. Like a little bit of a single golf clap from each one of them whenever Zarzul the Elder appears. He is tearing up. And he's just swarmed by his boys. Which are also girls. But, you know, no distinction made.
Okay.
Zarzul, you are quickly pulled into the mass.
Yep. Hello, friends.
Hello, friends. We're gonna live. We're not gonna die.
We're going to do our best. What,
Have you killed the monster?
what the hell happened?
Hmm?
We killed some monsters. Maybe not the monster.
Still out there?
What is the monster?
Can you listen, boy? It's the big one. When I had a lot of downtrodden kobold faces and expressions at that point. Get to the hatchery to keep it in there. The thing's spewing out all these things. Why didn't you listen? Why aren't you paying attention? This is important and you're just off in your own daydream.
How much further to the hatchery?
We hadn't linked it up to here yet, so it's way down in the south. Here, as he pokes a disput, we were digging here, it started to get too hard, and you can see a bit of a white stones punching through. I mean, we've broken through some of it before, but this a bit harder, and we just couldn't join them up, so that tree's way down there.
Okay.
At this point, several of you, like Malgern and Rain, are probably in the chamber too.
Yeah, I figured.
Incidentally, the room has a strong suggestion of kobold in the smell. Of frightened kobold.
You don't say. Yeah.
It's not helped by the humid heat and the heat. The humidity and the heat.
How long would it take to get to the hatchery from here?
Oh, we go back out into the main hall. We go through some more of the strange tunnels. Just keep going south. Where? Starts to grab at his head, wiping off the tears. I need a moment. Get away from me. Shoves you away, Zarzul. But the swarm are still celebrating.
Bad news is, yeah.
Yeah, so down the main hall, you take a left. There's this weird, it looks like it was dug out by someone else, not us, but it's got that white on it. And you keep going south. You don't go off a branch or anything like that there, and you just keep going. And it's just this big chamber, but it's not ours anymore, huh?
Not at the moment. Yeah. How? Yeah. Zazu's not totally sure what to be doing now.
He was playing it all in his head over the trip, wasn't he? Working out what he was going to do when he saved all the kobolds.
Now there's kobold eggs possibly to save. This isn't going well.
I mean, despite how strange Zarzul is from his own people, he also appreciates the fact that, well, shit happens. If one kobold egg falls, the next kobold egg will take its place.
Yeah, but there's only so many kobold eggs in there.
Yep.
Now there could be a whole heap of little tiny abominations.
Well, look on the bright side. For now, they can make more. Luckily, they're not doing that right now.
Okay. Does it look like we could sort of set up a camp here and get a long rest to get our spell slots back? Or do we want to head for the hatchery, guys?
I think you're going to have to go back and tell us that, but I think the better plan right now, since there's not a lot of activity going on, is that we probably just go back to the descent, go to one of the other resting places, like get these kobolds out, get them to the descent, instead of having them trapped in here.
I mean, we could always say, for a benefit here, that Zarzul has one of the seashells, probably Rain's. so that he and Cornelius can communicate.
Oh yeah, we got link shells. Sweet.
Mhm.
Yes, we do.
I mean, you
That
wouldn't be
means
able to
Rain
do it
has to
over
give
this
one
kind
up.
of material interference and all, but fuck it. For simplicity's sake.
Another quest line that could have been a link shell call.
Well, the message cantrip isn't that powerful, but we'll say for convenience it is. Instead of having probably Malgern running back and forth the whole time, because he's so fast, he keeps boasting about it.
Technically, I am the fastest one in the party, so I
No.
think I've earned that right. What do you mean, no?
I'm saying no.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're not a peerless athlete like someone in the group.
Paladins are bullshit.
40-foot speed. Just from being a hero.
That's bullshit.
Just for standing next to him.
That too. He makes you faster by being near him. Also, of course, Cornelius, whenever he suggested breaking out Lantern Order, he points out, I got something, it's going to be a surprise, but it's scented, so I'll use that instead. It doesn't ignite.
Well, hang
Really?
on. Hang on, I'm getting a call on my shell. Hello?
Just
Jim's
jams it in his
Pizzeria
ear.
here.
Yeah, just
Your
jams it in.
order's ready.
So, what did you find out?
Oh, there's a lot of kobolds here. Just hiding. The hatchery is to the south through the white halls of doom. The big monster's there.
Alright, well, what do you say we head back to the descending way, find one of the supply spots and camp up there instead of having them crawl through here?
Would we get all of the kobolds into one of the rest areas?
Well, you should probably discuss it with them. They probably have a better idea of it. But better them keeping them trapped than here.
I'm gonna pass that idea along to the rest of the kobolds to see what they think. Would they will get into a rest area or
There's no
whatever?
safe spots, yeah. I mean, all the little break rooms. We could. We're filling up most of it scent. Is it safe to go out there?
Safe to go back the way we've came, anyway.
Yeah, let's
I
go.
hope. Would Zazzle think they'd come back to what we've cleared out so quickly?
Well, yeah. If you just tell them we're safe, they'll go there.
Yeah, but does Zazzle actually believe it's safe? Would these things come back round?
He's your character.
I mean, Cornelius doesn't seem to have any reason to believe that there's anything else coming since we didn't meet anything on the passage down.
There is also the issue that the mine itself might be invaded again.
Yeah.
It's better to probably stick to the secret rooms. The ones that you can block off and stay safe in.
Oh yeah, while you were getting led through the kobolds, a plethora of traps. Quite a nice variety too. All very deadly. Luckily no kobold blood on them.
Excellent.
There was one that they were a bit disappointed with. It was a green slime in a jar, but the green slime had long since died.
That's disappointing.
Well, we were busy setting up the mine and getting the traps done and then carving out the tunnels. We didn't have time, okay? One of us forgot.
Zazzle, looking at the slime, slowly drops in a bit of ration just to see. Maybe some of it's still alive.
It breaks the surface and just sinks in a little.
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah, we know.
Oh well.
Unless you've got revival magic.
It might be a bit far gone for that.
Just 500 gold's worth of diamonds.
Yeah, but I assume it's been dead for longer than a day or whatever.
Well, I'm just pointing out if there was a proper cleric in the party, they might have revived by now. Said we've got 2 multis.
Yeah.
Okay. So we want to go somewhere for a long rest, do we? To get back some spell slots.
Yeah.
Pretty please, yes.
But the question is, do you want to take these kobolds with you, or do you want to leave them here for 8
Well,
hours?
yeah. I mean, this is, as far as I can
mean,
tell from the map,
or
basically a dead end area.
you could have, since they all have like mining equipment and such, could Sasul the Elder collapse this pot here, so and then they could dig themselves out afterwards? Is that something they would be able to do? Or is that something they would avoid?
I mean, do you bring it up to them?
Yeah.
Also, Zarzul the Elder looks a lot better now. He's clear of head, standing a bit more upright. We wouldn't go collapsing because we don't know the structure of this place. We could collapse any part of our own tunnel, it'd be fine, but we did anything around all this shell stuff. I mean, we're not really sure what it is. It's all pretty sealed in. We chip proof this, but it could bring the whole place down. I mean, science isn't exact art. I mean, digging is an exact science and an art.
Like,
Oh, wow, I actually agree with the kobold. I want to know that, though.
I mean, I was thinking about we clear the descent, but bring that down, seal this bit off. But that thing's so big, it keeps spewing these things out. Eventually, it's just gonna get free. He's gonna dig clear. It's too big for that. Dirt's not gonna stop it.
yeah, that's what I feared. Well then, I still say we head back to the big descent down towards here. Find one of the rest spots. It'll at least give you more places to get out in case things goes bad, because I do not think your traps will be able to hold it off for long.
Yeah, we didn't think that either, but better than nothing. It slows him down. Buying time's important.
Exactly, but there's not much. Well, I don't know how you're. From what Sarsula told me of, what is it you have yourself in this situation now? I assume you've talked about the pathways here.
Yeah.
What you know. Buying time isn't exactly going to help you in any direction. At least back in the large descent, you can at least move up backwards. For a lot greater while. Though you could probably take some of your traps with you, move further up back.
Best if we just leave him. Take too much time.
Alright.
Yeah. They get quiet, they get hunched down, they start to shuffle out in single file through the tunnels. Zarzul, you don't even realize, but you wound up getting into the column yourself. Just an instinct took over.
Pet tactics, yeah.
And you all quickly abandon the lowest floor to head into the descent in its many safe rooms. Well, break rooms. But they make sure it's all looking seamless. Once again, Kagratz is having to drag himself through one of the gaps. Very comfortable, very cozy.
System as
see.
best as it can.
Yeah, as it's happening, I just mentioned to him, well, think of it this way, at least it's not the other tunnel.
Yeah, that gave me the creeps, I'll be honest. The idea of its spell wearing off and just getting stuck there. Not pleasant.
I would imagine it wouldn't be.
Wouldn't.
I would imagine it would not be very pleasant.
Now you all fancy a long rest, eh?
Please.
Yeah.
I don't like the sound of that.
Just left the corpses there, huh? Well, roll your hit dice. Recharge your
long
resources.
If it's a long rest, it's not.
Oh yeah, it's not
Rolling
rolling hit
hit
dice,
die.
but you do get half of them back.
Yeah, and also I put the tiny hut up against the entrance.
My hit dice. My HP.
Gotta imagine, never imagined being in a lodge this far underground.
Yeah, it looks very odd that you have squeezed your hut into this tiny room. Because in your mind, it's all of the same proportions, but now it's just all been compacted, squeezed, and stretched. It's like a bad texture wrap.
You mean this isn't your ideal vacation spot, Cornelius?
Exactly saying it, oh no.
Would have liked to have a separate room.
Well, next time,
So-
make sure to reserve it.
We're sort of just using it as a door at the moment.
Yeah, it is packed in. Like, there is no choice but to play footsies with one another. There's just no space. This was meant for a couple of kobolds on their break. Zorzul the Elder, meanwhile, looks pretty confident. Looks cheered up that his people are there. And more importantly, is taking his pill routinely.
Okay, so is there a stash of pills in here as well?
No, he got it from Beden.
Okay.
He told you his meds were there. It's just this ground up pellet. Eh. Boys are safe. Now we just kill the beast. Or seal the man.
It was appears. So let's see if we can hopefully do something about the beast.
We're gonna kill it.
Do you? I must want to ask with the any Molotov cocktails we could throw at this thing.
Who's Molotov?
Alchemist fire. Ah yes,
You've
did
got Fireball, I guess. That counts.
I've got a bag of boom, but I'm not sure you want me to use it.
Yep.
Well, did you have any? Would there be any flasks of alchemist fire?
Yeah, I told you we got mining supplies. Why did none of you listen?
I did.
And why'd you ask again?
Just to make sure that I remembered correctly.
Need to do that a lot, do you?
Repetition is a good way to remember things.
Yeah. A horrible thing to be afflicted with, though.
I suppose there are certain circumstances where memory can be a curse, yes.
Yeah, so trust me, whenever I tell you something, you listen, you keep it in your mind. I don't like to repeat myself because I'm doing that anytime I'm off these. Alright, time to remove some red dots. Everyone adjusted your stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Rain gets all her spell slots back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
She can also choose new cleric spells from the
Yes.
ones she's
Yes,
already got
yes, I
access
can.
to.
But I'm trying to think of what I would want to change.
Mm-hmm. See, this is an important thing to consider. Cornelius can also change between the spells he's got written down in his book.
Yep.
Well, both of you have Ray of Frost, so one of you is going to have to change.
That's a cantrip, that's different.
Yeah.
Cantrips are set in
That's only
stone.
with certain UA.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Zarzul can also change a few cleric spells he's aware of.
I think I'm okay with my spells.
Are you sure? Because when we ran down the options you had for going through this place, you were thinking, oh, I don't have that. I don't have that. No, I do not have that.
Okay, well, let's take a look at cleric spells here.
Yeah, I'm giving you an opportunity to think about what you want to take into this.
Yeah, the main thing is I'm gonna have to have a lot of the healing.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well,
healer.
you could also, let's see here, 5th edition. What are the levels of spells you can? 3rd level, 4th level.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. I mean, I have 4th level spell slots, but I can't actually put anything in it.
Why?
Multiclass.
Because I'm, multi-class.
Because she sucks, Cornelius.
You can
She's
unlock
just
the
terrible.
slot, but she hasn't got the class feature from either of them to say you can now use 4th level.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Okay. Well, let's see here.
Let me see. I know what level it is because I've looked at it all the time. There it is. 3rd level. Aura of Vitality.
The only thing is, the question is, do I want to kick remove curse off of my thing?
I mean, I can't really go giving Congrats' aura spell. It's a little strong.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
one
at
of
the
the
moment,
best healing spells.
I imagine, like from what we've seen of these creatures, I don't think curse is what we're gonna be dealing the most with.
But there was also neat swag potentially in here.
Yeah, that's mostly what I'm thinking of. Is I like having remove curse. That's my problem.
I mean, a good idea for you to might be taking the Spirit Guardians.
Which level is that one?
Level 3.
3rd.
Bird.
You call for spirits to protect you. They flit around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration.
And they do super
that-
good damage.
That could work.
Yeah, on a fail where when you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures you can see to be unaffected by it. An affected creature's speed is halved in the area, and when the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a wisdom saving throw. On a fail save, the creature takes 3d8 radiant damage if you're good or neutral, or 3d8 necrotic damage if you're evil. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage.
Yep, this is how I got through most of the jungles of Chult. My cleric used that a lot.
That.
So yeah, this is basically, you could be in there and this lasts for 10 minutes as well. And it's
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
concentration,
that.
but you can stay in
Yeah.
the back basically as
Yeah.
well, since it's 15
And there's
feet.
also Spiritual Weapon.
Yeah, I don't like spiritual weapon.
There's also metal armor.
No, we know rain does not do metal armor. So, Brader, were you listening for what to add in?
Sort of.
Lasai.
Well, what am I getting rid of?
No, I can click the buttons. I know what I have. It's just
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which was it that you had? Bestow curse or remove curse?
Remove.
Yeah, I think you can take that one off because, like I said, I don't think we're dealing with creatures that can curse you.
Yeah.
Like this is a very simple life form, so to speak.
Yeah, I know. The main thing is I just can't add or remove anything from my thing right now because it won't let me scroll in chat. So I mean, so that means
Well-
somebody has to do it.
Yeah, I'm looking for it in the compendium, but I can't seem to find it.
It probably won't be in there.
I think you'll find, Cornelius, it's a perfect organism. Its structural perfection is matched only by its hostility. And no one's getting the inspiration for recognizing that quote.
No, because I'm looking for this spell. I don't think I'm going to find it.
Ah well, too late. Up and at them. It's ready to go. But yeah, just for the sake of like balance is the wrong term for it really, but he's an NPC. He's not a party member. I don't think I can give him his aura spell.
Understandable.
Oh yeah, time to fill in his spell slots. You know, he has a whole list of spells and they've pretty much never been used. But then what do you expect? Because, I mean, this doesn't come up a whole lot.
He's got a magic weapon, so not really.
Well, he can also do it on someone else's weapon.
We've all got magic weapons.
Yeah.
Aladdin meeting. Yeah.
Except,
The fool,
like,
we've all got a magic weapon.
I think all of us are using magic weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
There are...
Oh wait, actually Sassul at the moment only has a serrated dagger.
No, his bow's magical, though.
I was going to say his bow's
Okay.
magic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
I
yeah, the
thought we were
serrated
just talking
dagger,
about-
anything Droop uses, and Cornelius... Well, Cornelius has the sunlight dagger, but he's not really using a
Yeah.
sunlight sword.
dagger.
He also
Aaron
has
has
this,
3 magic
which is mostly
weapons.
worthless.
Yeah. Yeah, but for skill stuff, it's fun.
It's a big ask, though, for a second level spell slot for just helping out on a skill check.
That is expensive.
Also, for a third level, there's also the Beacon of Hope. This spell bestows hope and vitality. Choose any number of creatures within range. For the duration, each target has advantage on wisdom saving throw and death saving throws, and regain the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
But is it concentration?
Yeah,
There you go.
concentration up to 1 minute.
Yeah. The other one makes more sense for the situation.
Okay.
Kind of handy,
It was
this
just
one.
more if you. It was just more if you wanted to go the of just doing a lot of healing, then Beacon of Hope just make sure that they just instantly do. You don't even have to roll, basically.
I'll be back in a little minute.
All right. But yeah, can't really think of anything else in particular other than they are just spirit guardians. That sounds like one of the best ideas.
Yeah, that one's a good idea because otherwise, yeah, mostly what I've got is a lot of healing spells.
Mm-hmm. What levels do Sassul have? Is it first and second or just first? Cleric. web gun. I guess he stepped away for a moment as well. Yeah, I only have the spells that are in the spell book, so I can't really do other than change up which one I got prepared. Right now I have my trusty burning hands, I got my shields, I got my thunder wave, I have mage armor, got flaming sphere, scorching ray, enlarge reduce, spider climb.
Also, Braider, how have you not found Spirit Guardians?
I don't know.
Are you looking through the
You
compendium?
literally just type Spirit and it pops up.
It didn't pop up for me.
I'll try again.
Already closed your sheet. I drag it onto your sheet. What do I have to get rid of something?
No, I can do that part.
And back in play.
Welcome back.
Get rid of remove curse. Go spirit guardian. There you go. By get rid of, I mean move the red dot.
Yes.
So that's where I'm leaving it. Unless you know what spell you want to get rid of, in which case I'll toss it out.
That was it. Holy shit! Stop, stupid fucking.
So you want to? So we're getting rid of remove curse, like take it off your sheet.
No,
No,
you just remove
untag
the
it.
dot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so so I thought she had a certain limit of spells she could have, like
No, clerics
No,
and
that's not how.
druids know every spell they can possibly know.
Okay, see,
Yeah, it's
I
just
don't,
super. That's what the
I'm
dot's
thinking
for,
back
honey.
to the 3.5 wizards where I had to like I had a okay, yeah. So
Yeah, you
casters
could-
No,
were
for wizards, yes. For clerics, no.
okay, yeah, but you know where I'm thinking, but that's not how it
Yeah.
works.
Yeah.
I'll
It's just the ones
fine.
that have a red dot of one she can cast today.
Yep, I fixed that. It's all
You don't
good.
want to remove
Oh,
spells
although-
from your sheet.
No, I
Although
didn't.
mine's kind of more complicated, just because I have other things that I have to mark weirdly, and
But I thought she had a limited amount of spells.
Because you weren't
period.
satisfied with just being a holy person. You wanted to be a wizard too.
I mean,
but then I also have my wizard class spells.
Yep. Although never ever multi-class into a casting class as a warlock. That is a nightmare.
I just don't like the idea of multi-classing. I don't know why.
Well, it doesn't get you that
too
doesn't get you that
bad.
much good in 5e.
Because as a fighter, I'm trying to. If I really wanted to try, like, I got all the cool stuff with the laser shotgun chainsaw earrings. Like, I could try a dip, but I was like, eh.
Yeah, but you don't get the free belly rubs like a paladin does.
Hey,
No,
hey, fighter gets the free belly rubs.
Oh yeah, the webcam, are you there?
Yeah, I'm back. Yep.
Okay. I was just thinking. So do you have first and second level cleric spell, or only first level?
I think I've got a couple of seconds. I think.
I think just first. You're only like a level 2 or 3 cleric. Mm.
2.
Yeah, definitely only first level spells in.
Yeah. Yeah. I think my lesser restoration is actually ranger. I
Yeah.
can't remember.
Yeah, I was just considering that. Maybe also, as one of your spells have like bless.
Yep, I got bless.
Oh, okay, you can have it.
It's a level 1.
Yep, great spell. Even better in potion form, to be honest.
All right, well.
Yep, you all ready?
And ready.
Oh,
Well, it's time to
Yeah,
go in
I
then.
think so.
In you go.
Close.
The moment you set foot down here, there's a feeling of change. It is now intensely heated.
Ugh.
It's not
Maybe
to
you're
the
getting
point of
sick.
boiling or anything like that, but as you look at the walls, there is an occasional drip of the material itself coming loose. Also, the floors, the walls, the ceiling immediately in front of you are coated and smeared in dried gore. And the corpses are gone.
Reuse,
Ooh.
perhaps. Well, not much point in worrying about this now.
Indeed, let's get a marching order.
I think what we had before might have been the good idea.
There we go.
Ah,
Oh, what? Cornelius is on top of me.
Yeah, Cat was pushing buttons.
It's alright, you know he's harmless.
Well, I moved me, so I mean it's okay. So
Oh, I thought Cat did that.
no, I moved me, and then Cornelius moved on top of me.
Yeah, but like I said, there's no harm there. All he's gonna do is look at your book, turn up his
She
nose,
doesn't
and walk
say
away.
anything. She wants it.
No, that is not the case at all. It's a case of the only thing he's interested in her is her book. And not that interested because it's got low level spells. He's got better spells.
Accurate. Yeah, I could see that.
Well, guys, time to march in, right?
Mhm.
Yep. Oh, are we gonna do the
The
good
comedy
luck
option?
roll? You gonna do a little stealth roll?
Yeah, sure, why not? We need a laugh. Let's see, congrats. Pretty good. Pretty good.
I'm as silent as a dwarf in plate armor.
Well, it happens sometimes.
Pufflesworth doing well.
Oh, okay.
He's far quieter than Rain is.
I can close this.
Well, with that roll, Sarsul, do you want to scout up ahead?
I was going to sneak forward.
I just picture him walking through Kagat's legs, like, excuse me.
Yeah. Something I had fun with describing the characters, like as Pio describes her pixie character in Curse of Strahd. At like 2'6", I say I tower over her as a lofty 2'11". 1 inch off of maximum height for a kobold.
I mean, that is, in kobold terms, yeah, that's towering.
Yeah, towering
So,
he is. Basketball player of a kobold.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them steaming, twitching.
Is it? Look, it's not reacting at this point.
Yeah. Also, the red continues down till here.
Okay. Okay, Zazu's going to peer carefully around the corner to see if there's anything down there.
Well, move one more square. It is just coated with dripping, thick layers of gore. Every surface.
Does it look fresh or a bit old?
The top layer does.
I think it's moved on from the hatchery, guys. I think it's come up.
Oh, goody.
Well, like I said, you don't see any further south. You don't see any here.
I think we're going to have to investigate this.
On you go.
I don't want to move too far ahead before the rest of the party catches up.
No. I mean, we're waiting for your word to get the journey along. You didn't give it. You just went off on your own. Go on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if anything, Malgurn does look around the corner, sees that thing, and says, "I'm not." Like he
It's
alerted
fine.
that
Keep going, Zarzul.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay.
You
I'm
can
gonna
run
go back and
back and
report.
call for help. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going back was always an option.
Yep.
He can't even walk in a straight line as a token.
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of hard on this map because you can't tell where the grid is.
No, all he has to do is
Yeah.
press up on the keyboard, though.
No, I mean, I don't use that. I click and drag my tokens, so.
I think he's gotten a little into his bottle.
Yeah, I only just
I wish I
started
could
it.
too, but then I get all itchy. Sucks. I like the taste of liquor.
Wah.
No, why me, the non-binge drinking person that just likes the taste of whiskey? Why am I afflicted with this?
Wah.
Mm.
Right. Explain the big hall of gore. A hall of gore. Do you think the beast has come through there?
The next raid's here, World of Raxis, the Hall of Gore. Wing 1.
I mean, it's funny. Because he's describing a hall of gore after walking through a hall of gore.
He's leaving. He's probably leaving footprints too. Ugh.
Oh yeah, slopping along.
Oh, kobolds don't wear shoes. Gross, dude. Wipe that off.
Well, it might have also been from the traces of the corpses it took away. How to save this creature?
And it is worth saying, the hollow ones, they don't bleed. You know, they look rough enough to put the bleeding statistic on them, but you've carved them up, they don't really bleed. They're just tissue.
Are we going to have to explore this hall rather than going south, going further to the hatchery? It seems sort of important-ish. I don't want something like this following behind us.
Probably take it out with ranged relatively quietly. See if there's anything that stumbles up behind us from this
That
one.
could work. But who wants to start?
I mean, you spoke first. That sounds like volunteering to me.
Oh no, you see, I'm asking for somebody else.
You should have thought of that first before opening your mouth.
Well, I'm certain some of it could be ready to move in front once we left whoever's going to let off the first shot. Make sure that it doesn't come any closer.
Just hearing all this fucking roundabout talk of not me, Congrats moves into the hallway.
Very well then.
There is a look of a slump shoulderness to him. But the talk went through about 3 individuals in the party, and it was all just a way to say, not me, not today.
I mean, you saw what happened last time I tried to make a calculated decision.
You are bad at math.
Arrow in it.
Yeah. That's why I said, man, the risk I took was calculated, but man, am I bad at math.
So, Zul, do you wish to take the shot or should I?
I might as well. It saves a possible spell slot, I guess, or whatever.
I was just
But
going
it's
to
a
cancel
cantrip.
it.
Yes. Yeah. I assume he was going to like Ray of whatever.
Firebolt.
I cast Ray of bullshit.
Mhm.
Yeah, I didn't want to do another one of those because I've done 80 bajillion of those tonight.
Oh no! Again, cantrips. It's not like they're going to run out. Come on. It's like ammunition in Mass Effect 1 before they took my fun away.
This thing with its dex mod will be going last anyway. We'll just do this simply.
Chloe! Sorry. Oops.
Look at that. Just amazing. All of that power.
Tell Chloe I love her.
Guess I'll. And if they can kill it, I guess I'll follow it up with a firebolt.
And you managed to kill it, Cornelius. After you see the display of Kagrat smashing this thing around the room, like it owes him money, there's just this little spark of flame that shoots across and burns through the top of its head.
It's a shame that Kagratz didn't Malgurn it before Cornelius killed it. That would have.
Nah, he was well off.
Nah, boo.
Also reveals these chambers.
Are all empty.
Well, no, it's just I didn't want to put props in them.
Okay.
They have
are
no windows.
They
no
are
doors.
filled.
Oh, fuck!
They are filled, but also empty. They have strange stone bookcases in them, but not a single thing in them. Like, they are distinctly for books, not just normal shelving. Like, as a connoisseur, Cornelius, you can tell.
And I imagine both Rain and Cornelius is very disappointed at the lack of anything on the shelves.
Very. She is visibly sad.
He doesn't know how to use the shelves. No? Okay.
It's also a dead end.
That's
Just
what I was asking.
Down each one of these halls is just a set of all of these shelves, all of them completely empty, and made out of the same white material.
In that case,
Is there any markings on the shelves that seem to indicate what used to be on them?
Like I said, you only really guess their bookshelves from the style of them and, like, you know, the depth of the shelf itself and the height.
Yeah, but there's nothing like this. Looks like a writing or something that says that this is this kind of books that were here.
Give me an investigation.
Category.
I will assist him.
The only time they can cooperate, when they want advantage.
When we want books.
I was gonna say I figured Rain would be in on it because books.
A very quickly established, Cornelius, there are no marks at this at all, which includes marks of carpentry, of masonry, of joinery, of anything that would make this. You don't see tool marks, you don't see scratches, you don't see erosion just from the usage. There's no weathering on this either. It's dirty looking, but not pristine. But there's just not anything that indicates this was made. There's no imperfections, they're all uniform. Which to you and Rain, as opposed to the rock specialist, this would indicate magic.
I was gonna say I don't know shit about wood.
Yeah, I was about to say, no, this makes sense here.
Malgurn's like, yes, it is a bookcase. I don't get what all the deal
Oh no,
is.
it's still made of stone. It's just a case of they're looking at this from a slightly different angle.
Yeah, basically someone just said, I want that to be a bookcase, snapped their finger, and a bookcase was there, basically.
Yeah.
Well, from what I've learned, either of you could have the power to do this. You're just not smart enough. Okay.
But you also find something else, Cornelius. And Rain. The only seam in the entire place you find here. Two extremely faint lines on the wall.
I wonder what's behind this wall. And why this is the only place where it's seamed together.
Yeah, because, like, here's the thing. There's no door here. There's no doorway here. These are just open.
Can I investigate the scene further?
Well, I mean, with that roll, you already know.
Okay.
You're able. Yeah, you figure secret door.
This is interesting. How do we activate it? I'll try and just for curiosity, like use my mage hand to kind of glide across the surface. See if there's anything like activates with the touch of magic.
Even with the feebleness of the mage hand, it actually feels like it's moving to the touch.
Interesting.
Like it'll slide in one direction very easily.
Well, I'm just gonna stand back a little bit and then push with the mage hand. Then, if it's enough to push it, just in case there's something next to it.
And with ease, it pushes open into a small, again, oddly featureless hallway. But you can tell that the other end of it is also a pushable wall. And again, like whenever you push with a mage hand, there was just no resistance. It glided.
Interesting. So, if I were to try and push the other wall just by my normal hand, would it still be as easy to move?
Yeah, you tested on the previous one. Yeah, it just moves with ease.
Ah, yes, normal hand.
Yeah, my normal fleshy human hand.
I mean, technically, it is also a mage hand.
That's a wizard. All right, well, I tried to open the one further up with the mage hand standing back a little bit, just in case they decided to trap this one instead.
Gotcha. From a distance, right, of about a foot.
Well, what's the maximum reach of the mage hand?
It's about 30 foot, but you need to be able to see what you're doing. So that limits your positioning.
Well, okay, well,
Yeah.
he opens.
No, but I'm pointing out like you'd be at the back of a hall, so it would rain. But you know what I mean. You've got to be able to have eyes on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, as
Yeah.
it opens up, it is a room completely coated in layers upon layers of red, of chunks, of fibers, heaped towards inches deep, and starting to seep through.
Ugh.
The smell is astounding.
Why would this be hidden behind the walls?
Gotta guess there's another entrance into this.
Possibly, I would assume so, because I don't think that these things know how to open the wall.
I mean, you saw how easy it was.
Yeah, but would they have
Okay.
closed it behind them?
I'm gonna send in some dancing light so I can actually see what's in the room.
You can see that the layers of meat, gore, and viscera seem to be consuming, like, shapes. There might have been furniture in here, but it has just been coated.
There could have been books in here.
Roll me a perception.
Brader, could you roll it for me?
You're correct. There could have been books in here.
Says Malgur. That's right.
Yeah, Zazzle's going to have a quick look around as well. Why not?
How about
He's
you,
not gonna
Castalia? What are
find-
you up to?
Making sure a giant meat creature isn't coming up on us from behind.
Investigation or perception do you want?
Or what, Zargel? What are you up to?
I'm just having a look around to see if there's anything at all left on these shelves and stuff.
It doesn't even take a roll. They are empty.
Okay.
But it's also the case of just unmarked. Like, maybe they didn't even have books on them before. Maybe they had nothing.
I'm gonna try and, with a ritual cast, try and make a hidden servant, or unseen servant, and make it walk into the meat room. Kind of see what happens when it walks in there.
I can do that without a ritual cast because of my one thing.
Your
Without
one
costing you
thing.
anything.
Yeah, without costing anything. Yeah, because of that one feat that I took.
All right.
Hmm?
You don't remember that?
It's been
It
a
was when I
while.
originally I was a cleric, so I took that one feat so that I could have unseen servant and then something I forget what else I took. But it was a couple of wizard spells, and then I ended up multi-classing from there.
I mean, it is your once-a-day use of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was what was getting me when you said, oh, it costs nothing. No, no, if it's a feat, it would be once a day.
Yeah.
So you send in your unseen servant.
Yep.
It floats around as an insubstantial creature in the meat room.
What happens if I try to make it touch any of the meat?
It's very weak. It can't, like, it tries to sort of, you command it to, like, clear a little spot off. It's just sort of sloughing off more and more layers, having to tug and pull, but it's not that strong.
So it's not like trying to eat the unseen servant.
No, this is all just debris, really.
Okay.
You don't see any
I look at
teeth or anything like that there. You don't see hard matter. You just see muscle and stuff that's softer.
I look at Cornelius. I think we're safe to unfortunately wander in.
Ah. Well, this is why you always learn how to prestidigitate as some of the first things. As I tentatively take a step into the room. I saw that.
You saw nothing. What do you think you saw?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Let's take a step
Everyone,
into the room.
we're gonna step into a rather nasty room. Be prepared to run in if any one of us just starts screaming out in pain. Group, you can stay outside.
It is absolutely foul. Your boots are squelching, and even with just the lightest of contact, you are pushing into it. You'll see further down here. Again, it's fucking horrific. It's to the point where there's only one small column through this hallway because it's just packed in on the sides so much.
This is unfortunate, and I don't like it.
As you try to look at how the shadows are playing in this room, it looks like it might have been at one point some kind of sitting room, lounge. Just from the general shapes of the packed up viscera. You can see there might have been like a reading couch, there was a stool and a table.
Can I try and, with one of these shapes, can I try and take the radiant knife and then try and cut into it, see what happens?
Yeah, you just start cutting through it. I mean, the problem is it's not really a solid blade, so while it does cut, it's not really leaving a big gash, it's just sort of scoring and burning it. So you've got that smell to go with as well. But you're cutting through layer upon layer, and it is dense. Like this thing, you're looking at about 9, 10 layers of it. You ever peeled the wallpaper off someone's done that sort of thing? He just kept on putting layer after layer instead of stripping it. It is horrific. And then importantly, from above. Splat.
God damn it.
Was that a knowing sigh?
Yes.
Roll initiative,
We
motherfuckers.
found one.
You all found one.
Grabulations. You found it.
Well, Zarzul's ready to leave.
Malgern, would you kindly do the thing for me?
He doesn't get a choice now. He has to do it.
Well, I mean for me.
For your benefit, Droop did not join you in the door immediately. He was too busy vomiting.
Yeah, I also said he could wait outside.
Pufflesworth, however, because Rain always keeps him on a short list, is right here with you.
Yep.
Yeah, boy.
Is that everyone? Looks it. Top of a round. But it's a surprise round. Zarzul, you've got your reaction. As does Wolfgang, Malgern. Well, actually, you two weren't surprised. Come to think of it, Malgern and Castalia, because, you know, you hear the splort.
We were out here.
Yeah.
I was like,
You hear the immense weight and probably a couple of muffled yells.
so the splort just came from there because I don't see any additional tokens.
Did I hear a loud splort?
You did.
Then I will sigh and say,
Yeah, I'm going.
the meat from above was in there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah,
Okay,
go in
Cowboy
there.
Malgern.
Go in
I
there
can't-
and
Wee
I
rush
don't do
doggy.
accents.
Posse.
I don't do accents, you know that.
Wee
You
doggy,
don't know.
we's got to throw down once again. Go down.
My 35 feet. Where's the splort?
Oh, you charge into it?
I just kind of walk, you know. But
I like the idea of him charging so fast that he doesn't stop and just winds up inside the creature.
Well, I don't see anything on my. Do I have to reload roll 20? Should I
Yeah.
be seeing something?
Yeah, it should be there.
Okay, let me re-roll. Yeah, I don't think I'm seeing what you're seeing, so let me reload roll 20 real quick, and then I will adjust accordingly. Oh god, now I gotta find it. Where the fuck are we? There we are.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it now. Okay. We're gonna back up like another 5. So you have fun with that splort. I'm gonna get my character sheet back out here. Stupid Rain always getting caught in stupid meat. I'm gonna just cut her out of this. Guys. Stupid.
Hey, it's not normally on the outside. I hope she was taking a drink at that point.
No, thankfully I just put it down.
Yeah, that second one is a miss.
Yeah, I figured as much.
This thing is swirling and roiling. It is tough to get a good fucking portion to cut at.
You guys might want to get in here. Ugh.
Downside, choke point being reversed on you.
Yeah, because, I mean, 35 feet will get me on that thing, but I can't really move past it. Nor do I really think I could, even if I had the movement.
Castalia.
But Castalia can shoot over my head. I'm short enough.
Yeah, but it's also I don't want to go in there and block Kagratz from going.
Oh, no, no. It's fine. It's only Rain,
No, it's
Cornelius.
not fine.
I mean, it is Cornelius and Zarzul. I kind of like those guys.
I mean, it's only the people that can revive you if you fall over dead.
yeah, like I said, Cornelius and Zarzul. I kind of like those guys. And the dog.
Crit.
Nice.
Nice.
Less than meat crit.
Yeah, that one misses.
That's a bad crit.
Oh boy. Practically min damage.
Yeah, double twos.
Congrats charges in, but has the problem that Malgern is in the way. And he knows he will also block it.
Yeah. That's the
However, he
problem.
has a solution. Malgern,
Can-
clench yourself.
Oh no.
Oh yeah!
I was gonna say he knows leap, doesn't he?
No. You're aerodynamic, right?
All right, just don't tell the elf.
She's right there
the elf
watching.
is right here.
God,
I don't think she can see past the meat.
It's very much a
Yeah.
hurry case of sorry, as he just chucks you across over the monster.
I'm going to allow this, so I'm not even going to contest that. Yeah. I thought about, hey, fighting him back, like, hey, what the fuck you doing? But no, I'll be.
Downside, that was his action.
Yeah.
So, that's his turn.
Yeah.
So now we're all in this meet together.
Yeah, so before I do that, let me just save you some time here.
I love
Let's
it.
just do all of this. Are there any of these things you want to add on here?
Yes!
Confidence is high for everyone who can't see the battle map.
Acid damage, poison,
Yep.
arrows in the
I
back,
love
your
it when it
back's
gets
gone
smaller.
out, your eyes are bleeding.
Wait,
Oh,
what
they
happened?
Keep putting so many
nothing
icons on there
yet.
just makes
I'm
He's
it
just
smaller.
being
saying,
pessimistic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
he's a
he
flat
should be.
FFP person.
I'm just saying, I'm just saving him a lot of problems
He
for
flipped
time
himself
here.
over, made himself dot, then dead. And they...
Yeah, because this thing is
They're so
bigger.
small. They're so small.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Yeah, and it swirls. So, I'm gonna need a strength save from everyone in the monster, except Malgern. 'Cause he's
I
on
was gonna
top, not
say-
below.
I was gonna say, so congrats throws me on this thing, and then I gotta make a strength save.
Because the flesh.
Into the blender.
One flesh.
Cornelius does not get consumed, neither does Zarzul, so we know how this is going. Never be the third one in a group.
All right.
Bye
All
bye.
right. Fourth rolls before Wolfgang.
Hey,
Yep,
There
and Rain is consumed into the pile.
what about Pufflesworth?
She is restrained, blinded, and suffocating. Oh, don't worry, we're going to
Oh,
Pufflesworth as well.
no. Anyway.
Yeah, I gotta see if Pufflesworth is too.
He can see this coming, sort of. So he survives. Out of the whole group, Rain is pulled under into the mass.
Yep.
But
Yep.
also, importantly, I'm going to need a dex save from all of you as well. This one does apply to Malgern.
Do I have to do this on top of...
No, you're on the
whatever-
outside. You're already taking
Okay.
the necrotic damage at the end of your next turn.
So he's targeting
Okay.
that Cornelius.
Yes. He's just gushing from the center.
Fuck.
No, it's a dexterity save. You don't have proficiency
Yeah.
in that, do you? So it's the same. Or worse.
Oh. It's worse.
Pufflesworth again has advantage. Doesn't make it. He's fucking
-1. Poor guy.
splashed horribly.
Do I take 15 7?
If you
take
dodge
none.
it, you dodge it.
Okay.
Oh,
It's a
save or
high power
suck.
save or suck.
Okay, we need a Zarzul, a Wolfgang, and a Pufflesworth are in a
Yep.
rain.
Oh, do I have to do that?
In one encounter, all that HP is going to go away.
Roll 20
Yeah.
is being slow. Give me a second.
But yes, Rain, you are, for all intents and purposes, splashed.
I hate my life.
Wait, no, that's the exact making it.
Yeah, if you make it, it's gone. Same as AC. If you make the number, the effect carries on. So, he made the number, that means he saved. He rolled the AC number. That means he hits. Simple. Alrighty. So, Zarzul, are you conscious? Are you in the call? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yep. Need a dex save from you and Wolfgang.
Oh dear.
Yes, oh dear. Easy one for the kobold. And Wolfgang too dodges.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
Hmm?
I saw the 15. I'm like, wait, didn't she make it? And then I'm like, oh, she's restrained. Disadvantage on dex save. So no, 14.
Oh no,
doesn't
she
make it.
doesn't roll. She's already consumed by the thing.
Okay, because yeah, that 15.
Yeah, I'm already in deep doo-doo, so
she
I
doesn't
don't
take
have
the
to
15. Instead, she's already coated.
Okay, I thought I had to roll for it. Okay.
But she's also blind, restrained, and suffocating. So she
Yeah.
evaded 15 damage, but she's also potentially fucked. Cornelius.
I am about dead if I don't get saved.
You are hideously smeared and grappled. Which is different from restrained. It's just your movement
What
zero.
a shame.
He made both his saves though.
Yeah, but
No, this is from the initial splash.
Oh, okay.
But for the benefit of the damage, I wasn't putting disadvantage on them for... Actually, there isn't any for grappling, I don't think.
I
I don't think it gives you disadvantage on dex saves.
I think it's only pinned.
Yeah, I think it's just your speed
Yeah,
zero.
grappling is just speed of 0.
Yep. But yeah, Cornelius, you are in the midst, and you look across to Wolfgang, Zarzul, Malgern, and Pufflesworth, and then you just see this red lump. Rain's probably under there.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and assist getting her out of there.
Are you sure you want to be the one to do it?
Well, it's her turn next time, so yeah, I wanna help. I'm gonna do the help action to try and get her out.
Okay. Trying to imagine this as he rolls up one sleeve, looks, sighs at his wonderful, perfect skin, so pale, and just digs his hand in.
Well, I imagine I'm also gonna take the sunbeam knife out and try.
He's using his other hand to prestidigitate while he's doing this.
Or what I imagine more is he puts his hand near the lump. You know, once she breaks out, he'll help her up the rest of the way. But there's no need to stick his hand in there. Come on. Rain. The world is darkness. Darkness, darkness, darkness.
Yeah, I don't like this. Oh, bugger.
You have You have a straight roll on athletics to try and get out of this. Or acrobatics.
Better at acrobatics, so.
Yes, I am.
It's a high DC, though, and you are still trapped.
Ooh.
7 does not get you out.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, a 12.
Because she has disadvantage to get out of being restrained.
Okay.
Yeah,
so you gave her a straight roll.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I am suffocating.
Yeah, it's okay, though. What's your con mod?
Like 3. Yeah, hold on. Let me. Oh,
3.
why won't I? Yeah, thank you. I thought it was 3.
All right, you got 3 rounds to live. Zarzul.
Okay, time to attack with a dagger to try and dig somebody out, as it were.
Oh wait, hang on. Also, you take 6 necrotic damage, Rain.
Oh.
As you become
can you
1.
fix that for me?
I'm knocking it off.
As you become 1 with it. Sorry, Zarzul, yes?
Can I attack to try and cut her out?
It looks honestly too dense for your little knife. Like, this would take a lot of effort. You can still shank the thing yourself.
Yes. I think I'm going to have to start shanking.
Do you not have Hunter's Mark?
I do, but it's a matter. It costs a spell slot to use, and at the moment I'm not too sure if that's a good idea. I might need it to revive the cleric.
Yep. Potentially.
Yep.
Because remember, if she
Possibly.
suffocates, she's just dead, not unconscious.
Yep.
We got a couple of rounds before that's a problem.
Yeah. Normally it'd be 30 rounds, but it was a surprise. You didn't really get time to suck in a deep breath.
Shanking time. 12 damage.
Still a good slice, you know. It's a big creature, though. You might want to use your reaction as well. Well, your bonus action.
Well, Wolfgang's going to use his reaction. Or
That's a
biting
hit.
time.
For obvious reasons, this creature being too damn big, it does not have to do the save. It's also
It's
immune to
already
going
on the
prone.
ground as far as I'm aware, so...
Wolfgang.
Woof.
Okay, Wolfgang is going to move over here and try and tear the lump out.
No, he does not.
Okay.
Grappled.
Uh-oh.
I'm just saying he's grappled. Same as Cornelius,
Okay.
Arzul, and Pufflesworth and Rain. Malgern's fine.
Okay, so just more biting.
Yeah. Consistent
So that's
damage.
what- 15, yep.
Oh, yeah. Minus 8 then. Got to put it on last time, too. Malgern.
Can I move past Cornelius?
Yeah. It's... let's see here. Yeah. But give
Would
me
that
an
be possible?
athletics. As you're having to pull yourself along this thing, because normally you can't move inside an enemy, but this is different.
Oh, shit, I'm still in range.
It's alright, it's your roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to haul yourself across.
Okay. Can I just straight attack to free this lump, or...
Like I said, trying to free her by just cutting it open, it's not really going to work. You have to really get in there.
Alright. Thoughts. That's a joke, by the way. That'd be funny. But,
Yeah, you just take out your bomb, push it into the lump. This'll help,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So, what if I made, like, an incision near the top?
Well, like I said, this is not just a lump, it is a roiling mass of tissue and stuff. That's why,
okay, I see.
like, if you try to carve it, it's just replaced by a wash of more flesh.
Okay,
As this
so I
thing...
can't even, like, try to make an incision and try to wedge it open. Okay.
You basically just got to reach in, pull her out, and hope you don't get pulled in, too.
I'm gonna regret this, but let's do it.
Oh, yeah, because it's a contest.
Yeah. So, would this be athletics?
Yep.
Fuck.
You're very lucky.
I am so lucky. Okay.
You are
That's
incredibly lucky.
That's payback for earlier.
If you had
Roll 20.
lost, you would have got pulled in.
Yeah. That's payback for earlier, roll 20. Thank you.
So you managed to pull Rain's head free, then the rest of her comes out. Thankfully attached. You were worried for a second.
Was I?
I mean, you wouldn't want to have to take the blame for it. I mean, if she died, and you're the last one to touch her, that's kind of on you, right?
I just pull her out. Remember this.
Why wouldn't I?
You're still covered in necrotic shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, she does sound muffled and everything, just like that.
Oh, wait, was I muffled? Oh, it was under my chin. Oops.
Congrats
You were
will use his movement to move out of the way. Well, duck and all that there. He'll go prone. So Castalia has some sort of shot, although it's getting quite packed now that Rain's back up.
Oh, boy.
It's always tough, isn't it? Do you use a spell or just stick to the cantrips? This would be a good time to have Sodden Lash, wouldn't it?
Yes, it'd be a wonderful time.
It's okay, I just freed Sodden Lash, so.
Well, at the very least, you have your hit dice now.
Yep. But I also should have changed my spell during the downtime, but I was waffling on it.
Yeah, you can't do it as a warlock. level up, isn't it, when you get to change your spells?
Depends on if the UA.
Well, it's not UA anymore, it's Tasha's.
Spell versatility. When you finish a long rest, you can replace one spell you learned from this pact magic feature with another from the Warlock spell list.
Okay.
But that's from the UA, not from Tasha's.
Yeah, we're just... Because it's now been published, that's the version we use. Which annoys me because I loved Restraining Attack, but, you know, it got nixed.
Aw.
And so did Tandem Tactician.
You can always house rule.
Yeah, I know, but for now, like, until we see a reason to change the rules, we stick with what we've got.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Right, so just,
But Restraining Strike was amazing.
both those should hit, yes?
Yep.
Womp. Womp.
Regrets brings one arm out slightly to nudge Rain a little to the side so he has space to wallop on this thing.
I will get the heck out of the way.
Yeah, sorry. And because Cornelius is there, like, pretty much it's a group flanking situation. So that's 32. Which is quite a lot. And because of what this thing is made of, you can't really tell if it's wounded or not. What you can tell, however, is if it's dead.
Oh, thank God.
I just had this wait for him to tense up for a moment there. Yeah, Castalia put it to like single digits.
I did not want necrotic goop on me.
Yeah.
Because I
am prestidigitating the crap out of myself.
And yeah, obviously Rain casts prestidigitation on herself to get rid of all that gunk.
Yep.
And you
big
now
time.
add even more to the layer of gore and horrible noxious fumes in this room.
Ugh.
Are you guys alright?
No.
All
Did you
things
remember-
considered, could be worse.
Did you remember to look up?
To be honest,
No.
there was a whole lot of things in this room, so no.
Yes, there were specifically things that distract him from looking up immediately.
Yeah.
He knows his mark. He knows
What?
his mark so hard.
But I know, but I should take that suggestion to consideration in the future.
Thank you.
And with that, we're going to end tonight's session. The party thought they were ready for anything, and then the very first thing gets them.
Are you really surprised, though?
It's just great
I'm
how it
not.
plays out.
I mean, all things considered, we got out of that pretty cheap.
Incidentally, the reason Unseen Servant, like you can guess this here, the reason it didn't work, there's no meat on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want meat.
Also,
Also,
rolled a Warforged.
Also, if you'd gotten rid of the bodies, that thing would still be normal sized. But you left it food.
Yum, yum, yum.
But yeah, that'll do it for tonight's session. And that'll
Hooray!
Yep, and we'll be back next week.